One.
Mr. Mosby, welcome to
Uh,
my lounge. Please sit far away from me.
I am maintaining my 10-foot distance as recommended
Mm,
by my highest
yes,
surgical government medical man.
thanks. We're having a fine chat in my lobby. Yes.
Are we in a lobby? We're in a nice little
Nope.
bar at the moment. But wait. Oh, is that a bunker? That's a bunker. And wait.
Oh,
Oh, it's not a Manga Raiders happy hour. It's an after hours. And wait.
bro.
That's all I've got. There's no more waiting. You can't wait.
Oh, okay. So it's the
We're,
after
hi- we're,
hours.
we're hiding in the after hours bunker. That's how
Yes.
it goes.
The
We're all
the
here
bar has been
together.
closed.
I'm sure
10
everyone's
feet
seen
apart.
the latest news about Cuba. We're in the bunker. We're prepared. I got beans.
Well, it
It
makes
is
sense.
1968, I think. When was the
It
the
was like
Cuban Missile
50.
Crisis?
Was it 56, 50? No, was it the no? It was the
1992.
60s, wasn't it?
It was the
It was-
60s.
No, it was the 60s.
Kennedy,
Yeah.
Kennedy wasn't elected until 1960.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, that's right. It was like early 60s then, right?
It would have been early 60s.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he didn't
kind of-
live in the late 60s, but
Yeah, 62.
okay, there we go.
Friggin' Rip Kennedy.
Rip Kennedy.
But yeah, the
So
we've
this
had
is actually the Kennedy cast.
Kennedy cast. This is we've had strict orders from the Prime Minister himself to close the happy hour bar, which is what we've done. We've respected that, but he didn't know that we have an underground bunker ready for the
Yeah,
after
buddy.
hours. But
It's
why?
okay. We're isolated with ourselves.
There you go. So we're okay. We all live
Yes.
together, so it's fine. You can be isolated with people as long as you live with.
Yeah, that's what you guys didn't know is we all live in one big house like it's a sitcom.
Actually, we live in the same house. Anyone who's seen the Beatles movie Help, where they walk through 4 different doors and enter into one big room, we all live there. Like it's like
Yeah.
a big townhouse with like 4 different units, but when they walk through the door, it's the same house.
A nice little communal living space. It's
And
beautiful.
John Lennon has this like my dream bed, which is like in the floor, like not on the floor, but like he has this little dugout in the floor where his bed's there, and he has a shelf with like books behind it. That's my dream, is to have the exact same kind of living
Setup.
arrangement that John Lennon had in the movie Help.
You can do
We
that.
also have one of those hallways that does the Scooby-Doo thing where you go in one door and you come out another.
Yeah, yeah. That's my other dream. This is my dream house we're designing here.
It makes it real hard to find your bedroom when you're drunk, though.
You just give up.
Yeah, you just sleep on the floor in my nice bed dugout, of course.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say that's
sleep in
why
the
he's got.
hallway 7 nights out of 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're hiding at the moment, and why would we be hiding? Well, of course, it's because of Corona-chan. Oh, it's because of the virus. It's out to get you. We're all gonna die. Everyone panic. Everyone
Guys,
kiss your loved
it's
ones
okay.
goodbye.
I got my firewall. I got my Norton antivirus, whatever. I'm good. I got the firewall set up.
Our computers are fully protected from the coronavirus. You don't have to worry. Now I'm going to go outside and lick some door handles.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't do
yeah,
that because you'll
buddy.
get arrested, according to that guy.
no.
Where is
That's
the
all
most
okay.
juicy door, like what is the most juicy door, what
Handle?
door?
Doorknob?
No, the thing like a store that you like push open, like a door where you push open.
I
Yeah.
haven't been into
Is
a
it still
grocery
called-
store where you
is it
push them open for years.
Okay, that doesn't happen. But what about a door when it's like, is it still a door handle when you like pull it? Like, are you still called the door handle? Or does it have like
or
a
push bar?
Does it,
I don't know.
does it have a fancy name?
I don't know.
But what would be the
Wait,
most
what?
fancy out of all those? Which would be the most fancy one to lick? Which would have the most spice, the most variety to the taste?
That
the
was a
most texture?
long road to get to that question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the question is anymore, to be honest.
What door handle would be the most juicy and spicy one to lick?
I imagine it has to be one of the long bar ones because then you get like a
Ooh.
lot of variety in different places. Not everyone puts their hands in
Yeah.
the same place.
Okay.
You know, if you grab like a standard doorknob, everyone's has the hand in the same place. It's the same melange, but you can
Yeah.
get different flavors as you go across one of the push bars.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like imagine an idea. If there was wait, that already exists. I was gonna
Imagine.
say, imagine if there was a popsicle where there was multiple different colors and stuff, but they already made that.
Yeah, that's quite common, to
Yeah,
be fair.
It's the bomb pop of door
they
handles.
They beat me to it.
I've got a great idea, guys. What if we have multiple flavors?
Yeah, I got this great idea. It's called, what if instead of having to use a waffle maker in Aunt Jemima's, we just packaged the waffles, but they were very small. Instead of nice big waffles, they're just tiny little waffles. What if we made that
I don't
into
know what you're talking about anymore.
What
I
if
dunno.
we made a 48 pack of waffles, because those are so good, guys. They're only like
Alright.
$8. They're only $8 or so for 48 waffles. Or what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Pay $5 or $4 for like 6 waffles, 8 waffles, 48 waffles for $8. Get the blueberry flavor every morning. Add a strawberry to it. Get a box of strawberries. Get some of that and just cut it up. Mix for a good, easy breakfast. If you don't want to, spend forever cooking, I don't know, eggs. 48 pack of waffles. Think about how many breakfasts that will serve you. A lot.
I feel like
I'm
you're
gonna argue
sponsored.
it takes just as long to make an egg as it does to make
Does
a
it?
frozen Eggo waffle.
What about
And the
hard-boiled
time
eggs?
you're waiting- Well, yeah, but do you really want to eat a hard-boiled egg for breakfast?
Yeah, I would, because I love them.
I mean, I like them too, but I wouldn't want to eat them for breakfast.
Well,
If I'm cooking an egg already, I'd rather like make scrambled, toss some cheese in there, maybe make an omelet.
Are you ready for a hot take that I have?
Okay.
Please.
Scrambled eggs are for kids only.
You've never had good scrambled eggs, my friend.
Yes, and they're for kids. I haven't had them since I was a kid. I'm good.
Yeah,
I think
you've
that
never
they're
had good
childish.
scrambled eggs.
I think that
no.
they're childish.
They are not childish. They're delicious. You make them nice and soft, nice and runny. You put some nice chives on there, maybe a little bit of salt. You don't need much.
Okay, well, I don't want to insult all the people that eat scrambled eggs. They're gonna come after me if I insult them.
I mean,
so-
you have also just
Now-
called them children. And I think you
Yeah.
said that they all had small penises as well under your breath. I can't confirm that.
He definitely did.
We'll listen back.
I did not comment on the dicks of small children like
No,
you did.
I was... Oh, because they're all kids. I'm with you.
You were thinking about it because it's normal for you.
No, what is the comment on the dick size of infants? Or to not think?
Wait, yeah, you kind of got me there.
Yeah, I'm really confused.
Kinda-
Anyway, we should probably... you've probably not heard us for about a month or so, or maybe longer. I don't actually know how long it's been since our last episode that we did. So we got some
about a month.
explaining to do. We've got to get everyone caught
You
up here.
got some splaining to do.
We do. So, last you found us, guys, we were on the road to 200. We were a little excited for that. And then there was silence from us, and I've been really bad with putting messages out. With not that anyone gives a fuck, but, just for any faithful listeners out there. So, long story short, due to a change of living circumstances that are going to be happening very imminently for myself, I will be unable to record, which kind of throws us in limbo because I do most of the editing and uploading and all that kind of stuff.
They need you.
They need me. So I've handed the reins off to Manimal and Corin,
Don't do that.
and now the podcast's on hiatus.
We're on hiatus. We need you.
We're on hiatus.
Now, to be fair, the main reason we went on to hiatus is because you're a new living civilization. Your new living situation is not going to be very conducive to you talking to us.
Absolutely
late at
not.
night.
I won't be able to record at all. So that's me out of the running. So we're going to go on to a long hiatus, and we were going to announce all that. However, due to a cheeky little lockdown because of little Corona-chan, we are now stuck in the house. Before we can't move. We can't move at the moment until this lockdown is up because it's classed as non-essential travel. So we thought, because I know a lot of people are in the same boat, where they're stuck and sort of not got much to do, is we'd just fire a podcast, shoot the shit, because what else are you going to watch? Doom and gloom? Are you going to watch, the news and people talk about, all this
Or-
shit?
Do you want to hear how to make a good breakfast with 48 pack waffles?
Exactly. Or do you want to hear about two people arguing about scrambled eggs? You tell me.
You tell me.
You
In the height of a
know
global pandemic. Which one is
They
what you
know
want to tune
what
into?
they come here for, and it's not for manga or anime.
Yeah.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
exactly.
And you can't come at us for that at the moment because it is an after hours. And those who are long-time listeners will know that the after hours are non-canon episodes per se. So they we have no plan, no script.
On the after hours, we talk about the cock and balls.
The cock and balls is front and center as it rightly
Yeah,
deserves
right on
to
the
be.
table.
It's
Both
right
of them.
there.
Some episodes, it's just the balls on the table. Sometimes you get just the dick. This time you get both.
Sometimes you get the tip. Now you're getting all of it. All the
We
cock
should
and balls.
note that the cocktail bunker the cocktail bunker. I'm making a cocktail. The podcast bunker doubles as a cock out zone.
There you
Yeah,
go.
get the boys, get the air, the dick. So make sure we.
There is a no shorts there's a shorts embargo on at the moment, so you can't wear them here. No have shorts, no service. That's the rules, the law of the jungle.
Honestly, yeah, I think that's what happened through emergency orders. Now, no shorts, no pants.
Yeah, but yeah. So we're I'm in the UK. So as of today, good old Boris Johnson has unfortunately tested positive for coronavirus. So he's out of commission. Well, he's still doing his job, he says, but he's self quarantined. So we're all just chilling in here, finding things to do. So I mean, we don't want to bang on about it, coronavirus,
Yeah,
but I guess
but we're really getting back to the days where our political leaders die of disease.
yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Come on, boys. I do find it funny where he didn't take it, like, because he was talking about the herd immunity and all that, and saying there's no need to self isolate, and it's like you're kind of self isolating now. Now you've got it. That's kind of a little bit ironic, but don't wish death or illness on other people. So I hope he makes a full recovery. He's not the man I would have voted for. Well, not the man I did vote for, but still he's a human being and everything. So no harm done for him, and he's doing the best he can for us all. But it's pretty crazy times, isn't it? 2020.
Be good to humans.
Be good to humans, everybody. Now more than ever, because you need to. And I think that's probably, hopefully, the lasting legacy of this whole thing is the amount of people who've come together and realised the worth of key workers and people who work in stores and stuff like that, and there's this added respect and sort of camaraderie that everyone has, around the way. So hopefully that will be a lasting thing long after this goes and packs its bags and fucks off. Corona-chan will be banished to a light novel adaptation in 2 years, and it'll be boring. No one will read it, so she won't get a season 2.
No, not even that. It'd be a manga version of the light novel, which
But
definitely
in
no one will read.
one of the really shit, like really not show like the equivalent of Shonen Jump, but like a really shit obscure one. It has a weird name. Like Shark Fin.
Shark Fin.
I don't think there's a
yes,
manga monthly magazine
No,
called Shark Fin.
it sounds like that could be true. I kind of believe it.
Backer magazine. Which, if that's not a thing, absolutely should be, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a brand that could sell. But yeah, no. How have you? What have you guys been doing? How have you been keeping busy? I suppose, and whiling away the hours.
Yeah, I'm just chilling, trying to get my big booty vibe on as much as I can. In today's world, you just got to get that thick booty vibe on. You know what I do? I drink lemon tea out of my Christmas mug because it makes me happy. It's Santa. It's a Santa mug.
It is. That's
and I've just been watching a lot of movies and anything that just kind of gets my mind off shit. It's more than ever. What's really nice are like comedies that aren't necessarily funny, but you watch them and you feel good for a bit.
Yeah.
And or actual good movies too. But I don't know. I'm still trying to do some music stuff. Like I've been doing some cover songs and stuff recently and making the Gundams, which is really fun. I really like making them actually. It's a good time,
That's therapeutic.
It is, because it's something that you can just take your time, because if you finish it quickly, I feel like I don't get my money's worth. I care about the process more than the actual end result. The end result's just like a cool robot thing, but like I already have a box full of Transformers. So, it's just
You can't compare
it's
Gundam to
more.
Transformers.
No, I'm just saying it's more shit that piles up like how the Transformers did before I boxed them all up. That's what I meant. You know?
Yeah.
But oh no, they're way better. I mean, they're cool. They're not just like whatever. But
I'm not knocking like I love Transformers.
oh,
but
they're
yeah.
cool. But these are more just things that look really nice, and that's the point about them. I'm trying to think of some great movies I watched recently. Apocalypse Now was fucking amazing. That was such a good movie. I shit my pants. It was so good. Actually, Matt was in that movie. It was quite amazing.
yeah. Oh yeah, I remember you sent us that.
Matt was Kilgore in the movie. It was really quite spectacular.
Yeah, I was apparently in that movie. I am actually 150 years old.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Did you watch the regular version or like the 5.5 hour director's version?
I waited until I couldn't find a torrent for the original version, so I waited until I found the VHS tape and then I watched that.
Wow.
Because I didn't want to watch the Redux because it just added a bunch of scenes in the beginning that didn't need to be there. And this movie, like, oh my god, the helicopter attack scene gave me goosebumps. It was so incredible. It was such a remarkable thing. And not even because I was like, oh yeah, cool, American military destroying shit. I was like, oh my god, this is like actually very striking. It's a very good movie about man's descent to darkness.
It's been parodied 1,000 times, so
Yeah. And what are some? Well, there's a lot. Yesterday I watched Punch Drunk Love, and that movie was very interesting. It was a very good movie. Because I really like Adam Sandler when he's actually good and tries.
Mm-hmm.
And Punch Drunk Love is a very unique. It's a very like art house kind of fancy movie, but it's very compelling. It's weird as well. There's a lot of like small details, but it's really just a character study of a very peculiar, awkward guy and everything. And then On the Waterfront was super good. That's Marlon Brando's classic movie, and he was absolutely incredible in that role. It was a really great movie. Network was incredible. I love the social commentary in that movie, and it was a very compelling film. And Heat as well was fucking awesome. Honestly, Heat is one of the best looking movies I've ever watched. Like the cinematography was out of this world. There were so many shots where it was like, that's so cool. They made the city look so cool. It's a good story about two obsessed guys living different lives, and this and that. And yeah, I don't know. I could say more, but then I just go on forever. But yeah.
You got the laundry list of them all. Yeah.
No, there's more, but I can't. I'm not going to list them off all.
I keep telling myself that I'm going to be, I'm going to watch so many movies and catch up to so much, like at the moment, and then I've just watched Always Sunny for the last week and a half, and that's it.
Well, I mean, you got to watch what you actually want to watch, because if you just force yourself to watch something, it's going to be kind of boring. There's been some movies that I'm like, okay, this is whatever said to be a great movie. I guess I'll watch it, and then I'm like, well, that was boring. Aliens. Aliens was so fucking good. That instantly became a top 10 movie for me. Holy fuck, Aliens was such Aliens my god.
Is a really good movie. Yes.
But it's so I know everyone said it and I was like, okay, whatever. But then I watched it and I was so engaged. I was so into it. I was so hyped. I was losing my mind because it was so good. I couldn't believe it. Holy fuck, it was such a good movie.
It's more productive than what I've been doing, which has been working on my perfect quarantini.
The quarantini.
Have you heard this term yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay, so the quarantini is whatever you're drinking while under quarantine.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
And I have developed a concoction so far because I'm obviously, like many of my friends, burning through my liquor cabinet. So I have invented a concoction of rum, grenadine, and either lime or lemon juice. I find it doesn't really matter. But it tastes like a Sour Patch Kid.
You've just reminded me, I have ran out of drink, and I am drinking rum, because that was one of the caveats. We were just going to drink beer and thingy, but when I went to the store, I was going to get some Corona. They actually had some beer in, but that was ransacked the last 2 weeks. The first thing to go was toilet paper, then beer in my area.
Priorities.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
Yeah, I do have a 12 pack of beer, and if I run out of alcohol, my hard alcohol, that's what's going next,
Yeah.
or
That's
at
at
least
DEFCON
things
2.
I can mix well together. DEFCON like 5 is I'm just drinking the vodka straight. I still have a nice bottle of Irish whiskey to get through. I have a pretty nice half bottle of bourbon to get through, but I've run very quickly towards the edge of my known cocktail recipes.
Now
So
you're in the brave beyond.
mhm. Uncharted territory, bro. I'm Captain Kirk on the Star Trek Enterprise.
You've just reminded me. I want to try rum with some tropical fruit juice and just see if that works at all.
It's an excellent combination. I mean, that's how you get most tiki drinks. Are you drinking like a spiced rum or?
It is. Let me get it. Havana Club. Cuban rum. Especial.
Is that real Havana Club?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Havana Club is not a spiced rum, but so it has better opportunities. Because if you take a spiced rum and try to mix it with other things,
See, I
it's
love
really
spiced
hard
rum.
to do. I do too. It goes well with Coke, but it doesn't go well with, say, pineapple juice so much because it has all these other competing flavors
Yeah.
that you can't control.
It was a
But-
it was a thank you gift someone bought me at work, and I thought that was really nice of them because it
Havana Club is a really nice rum. And also, I thought it was Jamaican. No, wait, that's not. I'm thinking of Smith and Cross. Havana Club is Cuban, unless it's the Havana Club made by the Bacardi Corporation, which isn't Cuban for real.
I
Here's
have
the
no
thing.
doubt it's probably not.
There's two Havana Clubs in the world. There is the original Havana Club, I believe. I think it's original. But basically, there's the Havana Club still made in Cuba, and the Havana Club that's made by Bacardi in Puerto Rico.
This has
Now, in America,
I think this is Cuban. I think this must be the original.
it might be.
It's got a little
because in
seal on
America,
it.
you can only get legit Cuban Havana Club by flying to Cuba and bringing bottles back by hand. Because I live in America, but you're in England, so that's probably a different
yeah, we're
story.
okay. Oh yeah, no, we're good for Cuban stuff. All right, I'm gonna get some fruit juice on this. I'll be right back.
Going for the fruit juice, he's insane. I'm drinking that aloe vera juice. I'm trying to tell these guys how good it is. They don't believe me. They think
I have
they
never
think I'm
seen
weird.
aloe vera juice in my life. I'm not convinced I could buy it if I wanted to.
It's good.
I'm
It has
sure it
pulp.
is.
I love pulp.
There's nothing wrong with aloe vera. I used to rub it on my skin. You gotta get the right kind of aloe vera, but it works.
I wish that humans could consume eucalyptus so that we may have eucalyptus drink. Is my dream possible?
I don't know. Is the eucalyptus poisonous to humans?
I
Sounds right.
think, isn't it?
Kind of sounds like it is actually.
I thought
Eucalyptus.
humans can't eat eucalyptus.
How the fuck do you spell it? Eucalyptus. Poison? Question mark.
Eucalypso.
Eucalypso. That is a really tasty combination. Although I've put way too much rum in once again. But never mind. I ain't got work in the morning.
Every time.
Neither do I.
is
It's
rum
so
time.
working from home is so strange because I left work, took 2 steps,
And you
and
were
was
home?
home.
Yeah, it is bizarre. I found working
Yeah,
from home.
how do you get in the zone? Like you're home and you got everything here, and you're like, you know.
So the first day, I mean, no one's going to be listening from where I work, I hope. If they are, then this is all hyperbole and a joke, and it's entertainment purpose certainly. But I did well, partly because I'm used to working at the office. I have 2 computer screens, so I can have the 16 spreadsheets and Chrome tabs and all that software and programs that I need open. I can have them, and I have a system, a very precise system, where I have them all set up on either screen and in certain places. At the moment, I'm working on a laptop that is tiny. It is like it's like a notebook. Like, it's so small. So trying to use it, I've had to sort of only open the bare essentials, and then even then, because you're remote working, it's so hit and miss if you can connect to the folders that you need, for example.
Oh, right.
But we've kind of just all said, like, they've kind of just agreed that we just have to do what we can. So if you can't, you can't. Do you know what I mean? So I have done
Yeah.
fucking barely anything in terms of productivity other than just being there because I struggle to do anything. Like I can do like pull, holiday requests and stuff. Like I can do shit like that, like all the admin-y stuff. Like, but it takes forever on a tiny screen, and it's such a slow. Like the processing power in the machine is so shit that it just takes forever and a day to load any simple program or operation. And if it
Right.
if it crashes, you're out for an hour.
I know how you feel because I'm working from home, and I've got my laptop, which we're using a remote in system. So when I'm
Yeah.
working, I'm not running my laptop. I'm running my computer back at the office,
No shit.
and it's working okay, but it's definitely slower. And there are some times when it has just been like, "Yeah, we'll see you in 30 seconds."
Yeah.
But like, it's I have my laptop screen, and I brought a screen from the office set up next to it, and it wants to go to the resolution of my laptop screen, so everything is the wrong size.
it's
And if I put on my laptop screen, I can barely see it. I have to drag everything to the big screen. And also, if I want to go from the big screen to the laptop screen, you know how you can usually move your mouse from side to side?
yeah.
Because my laptop screen is only half the size as the monitor I brought in, I have to go from the monitor to the laptop screen at a certain portion of it. It's like the laptop screen was stapled to the top left side of the monitor. So if I'm at the bottom left side, I can't go over. It gets stuck. The mouse is just stuck there.
Yeah, it's a
So
pain. I mean,
strange.
it's annoying and it's a pain in the arse to do, but I'm also very, very grateful that we are able to still continue doing our work full time. Like, so I can't complain too much. And also, I used to hate the 6. So I used to have shifts that started at 6:30 in the morning, and I'd have to get up at 5 a.m. And I'm not a morning person, so getting up at 5 used to kill me. But the best thing, the little hack that I found, is because everyone uses Microsoft Teams. Get up at 25 past 6. Just log into that on your phone because I've got the app and just say hi. Like, yeah, I'm here. You're right, guys. I'm just loading everything up. It's taking a while. And you can get up at 25 past 6. You can, like, get up, say you're there for 1:30, and then you can just leisurely go through your day of, boiling your coffee and brewing a coffee, making some breakfast while you just got the laptop on the kitchen table and you're just like, yeah, blah, 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 I'm here, whatever, like chatting some shit. And then before you know it, your first break, get in the shower, done. You're all good.
Yeah, I've been getting to sleep an extra half hour because that's about how long my commute is. Because I'm still maintaining a schedule of get up in the morning, shower, brush my teeth, put on clothes. Not the same degree as clothes. I'm not putting my polo shirt on or anything, but
I would like to see
He's
you in
putting a
full,
suit
like
on.
business. Yeah, I was gonna say like business dress. Like
Yeah.
no, I mean that works for some people though, right?
Full
Is that
suit.
put on whatever clothes you'd wear at the office.
Yeah.
Right.
But I just walk out and sit down at my kitchen table, and I'm at the office. It's very strange. But it is kind of nice to actually get up and be able to make my own lunch from my own refrigerator.
Yeah.
Do you put up like a picture frame and like little funny cutouts and little knickknacks on the desk and
No, but I did.
set up a water cooler with the triangular cups?
No, but I did bring in my office chair from the office, which was a pain in the ass to leg up all those stairs. But I'll tell you what. Yeah. My first day, I just sat on my wooden bar stools, and by the end of it, I didn't want to sit down ever again because my ass hurt. I was afraid I was going to get a pulmonary embolism, which if you're listening, pulmonary embolisms are real. They'll kill you. Get up and walk around every once in a while.
Is that like the guy who like sat down and played Halo 3 for so long that he died of blood clots?
Yeah, that's basically it. You get a blood clot and it kills you. It goes straight. Yeah. I think it goes to your brain. I had some streamer killed not too long ago. Basically, yeah, get up and walk around every hour. Because like I go to work, I walk around all the time. I'm talking to people, and I have a standing desk, so I stand up all the time. It's not really an issue. But now I'm sitting here on my office chair with a couple extra pillows stacked up so I can be at the level of my kitchen table, which is a bar height. And it's
let's
Very
have a real
uncomfortable after a while.
let's have a real talk right now, okay? I need to have a heart to heart with you guys for a
Okay,
second, really get
okay.
serious. When you sit on a pillow, it feels nice, but then that pillow has ass stink, and you never want to use it again, right?
I mean,
Well, that's why I'm using old pillows.
but
Isn't it gross to sit on pillows? I find it disgusting to sit on pillows.
I mean, you would designate a specific pillow to it,
Right.
but you also
Yeah.
should have like a clean arse to sit on it. Do you know what
Well,
I mean?
you probably do, but it's like sometimes, like, what if you know, what if it happens? I don't know.
What do you mean if it happens?
Do you
What
mean
if you
if you
got a
soil
little?
yourself?
What if you got a little stink ass going and you can sit on the pillow? you know?
Again, it's a purely sit ass pillow now. Both
Yeah,
of these
you-
are.
Okay.
Because
well, I just hope that
They're just for sitting on because I
hope
haven't
so.
used them to sleep on in years.
I meant
They're just
this-
old pillows I had.
Essentially,
I
Manimal
just-
is just like taking notes just in case we ever come back to Kansas and he stays at yours, so he doesn't.
Oh,
have
yeah,
If I
the ass
give
pillows.
you a particularly old ass yellowed looking pillow, don't put your face on it because that's the one
That's
I
its
had
ass pillow.
throughout college.
I just,
and now it's
I
just the
don't
one
wanna-
that I sit on.
I don't want to
While
use
I'm
the
working
ass
from home.
pillow. I don't want to use the ass pillow.
Yeah, this
Don't
is
worry,
learn.
I have 3 perfectly lovely pillows on my couch, which have never had my ass under them. On top of them,
Okay. Okay. That's good. I wanted to know.
and I've
Yeah.
never had sex on my couch
Well,
either. So you don't
Surely,
feel
I
bad about
don't know
that.
about you guys, but after I take a shit, I need a period to like stand up for a bit, you know, because I said a big shit. Because
How often
I feel like
shit, friend. Because I don't ever wait to shit that long.
Well-
that it needs a rest period.
I was
Well,
gonna say,
sometimes-
like, what
No, like, when you have
what
such a
you
fat-
standing
when
for
you have
is
such a fat shit, I want to sit down because I feel scared that like I'll spread some bad ass everywhere. So like I take a shit, and then sometimes I've had to take a shit and then drive, and then I've just kind of sat uncomfortably and been like, Fuck.
okay. Right. Let me
I've
just
never taken-
establish what you're asking. So, do you mean because you've been sitting there and your legs are hurting, or do you mean
No, I
because
mean,
you
I
are
just take such a fat shit that I have to let
You're
things kind of
scared
cool
that
down
you'll-
for a bit.
Every
ass has
time I've
collapsed?
taken what could be described as a fat shit, I felt nothing but relief afterwards.
Well, yeah, but like it's relief, but then you're also kind of like you kind of want to stand up for a little bit, you know? You hear me? You hear me? Sometimes
I've
you kind of
never
sit down.
right. I'm gonna say, to my knowledge, off the top of my head, I have never taken a dump and then thought I don't want to risk sitting back down again because I've done
Because
some
you don't want to
damage
get
there.
stank. You want to get stank ass. You're kind of scared, you know, of getting
But you
stank ass.
would have
No,
sort of
after
you
you
would have
take the dump,
done all
you
that.
should not have a problem with stink ass. You've
Well,
cleaned and
yeah,
you wiped
but-
and you washed your hands and everything.
Yeah, but like you still think it could be there though.
I mean, that's the purpose of the defecation, is to make sure it's not there.
Yeah, but like it's just it's because it was so bad. You got to cool down.
No,
It's like
I've
your
never had
special
that
attack.
I don't know about you
You
guys.
gotta cool
Some
down.
people- I think I might have talked to you about this on the show. I don't know. But when I take a shit, I take my shirt off.
No, you haven't
Because
said that before.
yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Because I want to get in the zone and I want to get down to business. So I'm like,
What
let's
zone?
go.
What
So-
zone are you trying to get into?
The shit. So I'm like, let's get down. I'm open for business. So it's kind
I'm
of like you just
open
go
for
boom,
business.
and it feels better because I feel like if you have your shirt on when you shit, then what if I accidentally got shit on my shirt or something?
How are you getting shit on your? Right. This is okay. I've heard of people-
In your shirt, you sit down and you like roll up your, you like pull up your shirt a little bit,
Yeah,
so you're not sitting on it.
See what I mean? Instead of pulling it up, just take it off.
But I don't want to sit there.
Because
I
then you
mean,
gotta hold your shirt over your crotch, which is open to the toilet.
No, you just throw. I mean, you can't
Just
really do
throw
it
it.
in like a public
What
place,
if-
but just throw it on the ground.
don't throw it on the
No.
ground. That's a bathroom floor. Bathroom floors are
Yeah,
dirty.
But it's
Even
at,
if
it's
it's
at,
your
it's
own,
at home.
even if it's your own, I've seen some disgusting home bathroom floors.
Well, mine isn't because it gets cleaned, not by me, and nothing about it. gets
Exactly.
cleaned.
So how do you know
I
it's been
should-
cleaned
I
recently?
should clean it, but
You gotta pull your weight around the house, man. We're getting
Yeah,
this
yeah, I
together
guess.
time, whether we want it to or not, and you need to do your
Yeah.
part here in the podcast bunker.
Yeah, rather than sitting in your little, you know.
I'm just saying I like to get in the zone. It's kind of animalistic. It's almost like a ritual, getting ready.
I've had you know,
Get right into it, you know. as
I've
you would say,
I've
Simon.
pooed in several states of undress and several bits of clothing, and I can't tell the difference between being shirtless and having a shirt on, or being fully naked or anything. That
I
doesn't
don't know,
improve.
man.
I think
It doesn't.
we can agree though. The most awkward way to take a shit is either
In a
I
suit.
think it's tied. I think it not with a suit. I think it's tied between wearing only socks or wearing only a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's because you want to wear underwear after. Because I feel like, what if you accidentally stood up and like a bunch of like shit flakes came out? You want to wear underwear after.
How loose is your anus? I need to just ask
I'm not
because
saying that would happen.
you
I'm just
sound
saying
like
I think it's a thought. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
because it sounds like you are like post-pregnancy anus at the moment.
No. I'm just saying.
Look,
well,
Hannibal, I have
sometimes
had
guys
some
have
bad
bad
shits in
days.
my life. When I was a freshman in college, I ate so much bad food at the the mess hall, if you want to call it that, dining hall. I had such an intense shit that by the end of it, I knew what it was like to have a dick in my ass because of the amount of expansion I experienced.
Okay, apparently I've never
Even
had
then,
it.
I did not feel the need for a walkabout.
Apparently I've never had a fat shit before. Okay, I take it back. I'm just a baby. I might as well eat scrambled eggs at this point.
Yeah. I mean, shall we close the book on the whole?
Yeah, let's take a thick left turn from the shit talk.
Okay, we need to implement a rule. I don't know what it is, but we each get a topic change.
If we
Like-
the rule is if we start talking about shit after 2 minutes, we have to stop.
Yeah,
before it gets
you got to
bad.
hit the highlights of the shit talk, and then you got to
Everybody. Here's the thing. Everyone loves to talk about shit because everyone does it. Every human can relate to it.
I actually never liked it. I've never been a shit joke person or a
Well,
poop joke
it's not.
person or a fart
It's
joke
not
person.
shit joke because we're not making jokes. We're just talking about shitting. We're just straight up talking about taking shits. Everyone does it, so why can't
just-
we talk about it?
Yeah,
Because
there shouldn't
you
be a
know,
taboo about it. Is
I
what you're
think-
saying?
yeah. I mean, because like it's funny. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
think like
there's a
I don't
lot of
think-
things that shouldn't be taboo
I
at
don't-
all. But,
I don't
you know,
necessarily find fart jokes funny because they're really not. But it's just something about the nuance about actually just getting into deep. Oh fuck! It sounds bad. Never mind.
we're back into it. But I have always found dick jokes funny. Don't know why.
Oh,
Maybe it's just because the phallus is an inherently funny organ.
it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So goddamn stupid. Just look at it. It's just dangling.
It's like a little,
Stupid.
like a little
It's got
alien.
Yeah,
It's got a weird stack to it. It's just
just
funny.
it's just a dumb
Yeah, it's
looking
kinda-
thing.
It's
kinda weird.
purely comical.
Kind of weird.
Dun.
Yeah.
It's like the front end of a snuffleupagus.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah, I mean the way mine's looking at me right now. You all get
we
bonus
talk-
when you
can
do
we-
it.
Oh wait,
Can we
wait,
talk
it's
about
I forgot. It's a
else?
cock out bunker.
Yeah, see.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that I said that, so it's okay. We're all.
Wait, let's be fair. It's a genitals out bunker. It's only the three of us, but it is a genitals out bunker. We are inclusive. Whatever genitals you have, they can be out.
We encourage
That
it.
we insist.
Yeah, in case you got like a fork and knife there, you can take it out.
What's a fork and
Who
knife?
has a fork and
What's a
knife?
fork and knife?
I'm just being inclusive.
Please explain. No, wait,
being
wait,
inclusive.
no.
I'm
So are you
saying if
referring?
somebody-
Are you saying that fork and knife is a euphemism for the vagina, or are you
No,
talking
I'm
about
saying,
literal
what if
fork and
somebody
knife?
straight up had a flesh fork and knife.
That's a bizarre image.
About that.
Guys, 2020.
I'm
age
going to
of
take a
inclusion,
hard
right?
stand against the fork and knife people because I think those are actually pod people who have infiltrated our
Yeah.
society.
If you
You're
have
just not being inclusive.
if your penis looks like a fork, like a fork made flesh, that's bizarre and possibly quite dangerous. And you should probably see someone
Possibly.
about it.
It might not be safe.
That's one of the worst. Like that's a bad penis shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be pretty bad.
There we go.
And
I'm so
I've
glad we
seen
got
some
off the
weird penis shapes on the internet, but I've never seen.
What?
A knife
What
and
are
fork.
we-
I'm
This is
so
a
happy that we moved
disaster.
on from the shit talk straight right into Dickville. There we go. We hung that right on that intersection.
Have we forgot to mention the After Hours is a fully 18 plus podcast?
It is. It is. I mean, we used to pretend that the Happy Hour wasn't also an 18 plus podcast, but it absolutely was. Like, there was a lot of things that got said on there that's probably not. That was intended for mature audiences only. I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
We're We're all mature.
Because we did start, I think, if we go back into the history of the happy hour, I intended to try and keep swearing to a minimal because I was like, I know I swear a lot, and we'll try and keep it down. Noisy doesn't swear a whole bunch, so it was okay. And then second episode, we
No,
had Lego
but he
dropping.
can swear very well if he wants to.
Oh, he can. He means it. You know, he brings it out when he means it.
And I think we should all, maybe that's something we should all work on during the quarantine, is only swear when you really mean it, because then it means more.
Yeah,
if you're the kind of guy
problem
who drops an F-bomb every 5 seconds, it doesn't mean anything,
Well,
and it
once
just
you
annoys people.
See, I never used to swear, but once I started doing it, I started doing it more, and now I'm just kind of like, wait, stop.
yeah.
No,
you
it's
know.
addictive. I used to be really bad about it in college, and now I want to be less bad about it. I want swears to mean things.
I always thought that people who swear all the time sounded dumb, and then you got me in here like, man, that was so fucking good. That all very
Yeah.
juice is
It just
really
happens.
fucking
It becomes a
digging in.
verbal crutch for like if you need a second to think of a word, you just put fucking and then you go on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I used to say frick a lot.
frick.
Yeah.
You made
Yo,
me
you should get
say
back to
frick.
He made me say frick. We've all made people. I think we probably all made each other say things we never thought we would say.
Frickin' rip. The amount of times that I have dropped a rip whatever.
Yeah.
Which is like, cause I was like rip Kobe or whatever. Which also Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. I feel really
Freaking
bad now
rip.
because whenever I used to throw things, I'd always go Kobe, and now I can't do that because people think I'm taking the piss. If I Kobe something into the trash.
That's the best thing about. Sorry, it reminds me of one of the best things about this whole coronavirus thing
Mm-hmm.
is that there are some people. I've seen these posts of like my friend or my boss or whoever just went on like an 8-week like no technology getaway in the mountains. They don't know about coronavirus. They don't even know Kobe's dead.
Damn. R.I.P. Kobe, man. But yeah, I can't. Anytime I throw something into the trash, Kobe. Now I can't do it because people look, the judges for it, thinking I'm being salacious or something.
Maybe I'm insensitive, but I think you should still be able to say Kobe.
I think
It's
that's
a
a good
tribute.
legacy. That's
It's
a
his legacy,
It's
man,
an
yeah.
honor.
Because also,
Legacy.
especially in
He was so
England,
damn good.
because I'd be like, I actually know who he is and what he was famous for, rather than just seeing it on the news going, oh my god, and then people pretended that they knew who he was
Rip.
and who he played
I'm
for and what
such-
sport he
You
did.
guys don't give a shit about any American
I
sport.
am such a big fan of the famous hockey player Kobe. I'm sad.
But the point is, nobody does a shot into the waistband and goes, Jordan.
Yeah,
or
it doesn't.
Shaq, it's Kobe.
Shaquille.
That's like thinking about how good of like a legacy. Like, wouldn't you want that? Like that. It's an honor.
A
It's
household, literally a household name. Tis. It's
It's not like something bad. Like it's not like you fall down the stairs and you're like, oh, I pulled a Kobe.
I mean, you didn't fall down the stairs. You died in a helicopter
I
crash.
know, but I'm saying it's not like you did something like you dropped a jar of jam and you're like,
Ah, yeah.
such a Kobe I am.
It's not negative.
I'm an absolute Kobe, me. Bloody hell.
Absolute Kobe.
You absolute Kobe.
Absolute Kobe, you.
You're a bloody absolute Shaquille. Anyway, yeah. I can't remember where we're going. Swearing,
What
yeah.
would be the worst thing in your fridge right now to drop on the floor and have go everywhere?
What would be the worst thing in my fridge to drop?
On the floor and then it goes everywhere. What would be
Probably
the
that
thing?
case of beer would
Yeah.
suck.
The thing you want least to drop out of your fridge.
Oh,
Oh, the rest of my chili. I gotta save that. I got one bowl of chili left in it. I've eaten so much chili, guys. I made a big pot of chili, listeners, on Sunday, and I've been eating nothing but chili all week. I've switched it up for breakfast, but I've been eating nothing but chili for lunch and dinner all week.
He's taking it really hard that he can't go to Wendy's and get that chili anymore.
I never ate Wendy's chili, and I don't care to. I don't
Yeah.
put beans in it because I'm a bean in the chili man, fight me. But I've eaten so much chili that it has changed the smell of my urine.
Oh. Okay.
I take a piss now, and I go, what the fuck is that? Why does my piss smell like cumin? It's kind of a good thing that I'm quarantined from my girlfriend right now, who I dearly miss. But if my urine smells like that, what do my other bodily fluids smell like?
You're thinking, so you've eats. Yeah, I know where you're going with that.
I've consumed so much spice, guys. Too many spices.
So he's got the spiciest jizz in all of America.
Hits
what
the
he's
floor
saying.
and just like sizzles a hole through it like it's an old cartoon and it's a pile of
Cajun.
acid.
Oh man,
I saw that in Aliens.
it wasn't an alien.
Yeah.
It was just Corin.
Yeah.
The little tongue
It's
thing.
scoring. I'm inside the xenomorph. Let me out.
I
That'd
knew
be
it.
a. Speaking of weird penis shapes, that'd be a weird one. The alien's tongue. But anyway,
Yeah, and then like the little thing comes out of it too. Yeah.
that's the little money shot. That
Imagine
one.
if your dick had another little dick that came out of it every time you came.
Yeah, you'd be like, "Hey, buddy, I haven't seen you in a day. How's it going?"
Hey, I knew it was still in there.
It's been a solid 24 hours. Hey, buddy.
That would be your best friend. Let's face the
What
fact.
if you had a little miniature dick inside
Yeah, that
your
would
dick?
be your best friend.
Can you
That'd
imagine
make
learning about the mini dick in like high school biology class?
What if the mini dick is in there and we just don't know?
Yeah, it just hasn't come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always been part of humans, but it was too shy.
Imagine the first person to discover that now. That's gonna be a fucking hell of a day for them.
Well, the thing is,
That's what they're hiding in the MRI scans.
they were ready.
Never go below the crotch because they don't want to tell us the truth about the extra mini dick.
Actually, Darwin was ready to release the mini dick until people decided that nudity was something to be ashamed of. So he decided to shelf the idea, but still
Release
leave
the
it.
mini dick.
It's still like it's the mini dick.
You make it sound like it's like a mixtape.
Darwin made it so that the mini dick is actually on disc DLC. It just hasn't been unlocked yet because you didn't get the season pass, but it's there.
Yeah, you made it sound like he was about like he had the press release and he was gonna drop like his
Yeah.
new album.
Yeah,
And it's
he
like,
was
hey, yo, Darwin, we gotta scrap it, man. We gotta
Darwin
scrap that.
was ready to drop the mini dick until the church came and was like, "We're ashamed of our bodies," and he was like, "Okay."
Okay, then we'll keep that bad boy in.
But it's in there. It's on the disc. You just
Yeah.
gotta hack into it.
Yeah, the coding's been found. If anyone, if
Yeah.
you are listening at home, I don't want a picture of it, but if you find the mini dick inside the dick, then just let us know. Yeah,
It's there. It's there.
that
It's
would
there.
make dick pics a lot more interesting, though, admittedly, because like at the moment, what can you do if you
wait.
or a video more specifically, I guess? Because what can you do with a video? It's just there, the dick.
Imagine that as a headline. Like Elon Musk just releases miniature dick too.
Releases miniature dick DLC now downloadable for all humans.
As soon as we're like got full on like cybernetic attachments we can put on our body, there's gonna be people with mini dicks.
Yeah.
One time we were doing a clean out at a place and it was pretty normal. There was some exercise equipment in the basement and some couches and stuff. But in a box we found a tiny little dick. Not a real one obviously, but like
Well,
this little tiny miniature like pinky size.
Mhm.
Little
Like a bachelorette.
That, I was gonna
novel
say that'd be
size.
like a
Is that what that is?
Hendoof.
Because
Yeah.
I was
Well,
very
like,
puzzled. I was like,
if you've ever seen a drunk bachelorette party, they're all drinking from straws with little
With
penises
dicks
at
on.
the end.
Yeah.
oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because
bachelorette
I was
parties.
like,
There's inflatable dicks. There's dick straws.
I remember that from the Past Poe music video for Bachelorette.
And I'm thinking about it now. It's really strange because I've been to a few bachelor parties, and you might have like a cheap ass blow up doll as a gaff, but we're not going around with like little vagina straws or eating vagina pastries every day, or we don't have a vagina cake. There's a real bachelorette party like fascination with the phallus, and I don't understand.
I never heard about this until today.
It's
right now, in fact.
It's because women are fascinated with the penis. You know, it's a more interesting accessory. You know what I mean?
Well, and it also has like a little thing inside of it as well.
It also has a little mini dick you got to tease out as well.
They're all.
Yeah.
What if all the dick cakes in the world are actually representing the mini dick?
Yeah, because girls know about it, they just don't tell guys.
Yeah.
What if that's the truth?
Yeah.
What if
that's
they're the only ones who realize it? What if the mini dick only comes out?
Do we
This is going
black
to get a
out at the
little
point of orgasm?
We're gonna get. No, we don't black out. The mini dick only emerges when it's when it knows it's inside
No,
a female form.
the thing is, in
That's it.
in
That's
oh
that's the
yeah.
reason we don't know about the mini dick. You have to come inside, or you
Actually,
don't know.
in England they call it the micropene. I don't know why, but they always call things differently over there. And it's called the micropene.
The micropene. The
No,
mini
they
ween.
call it like the peener or something.
The
even more-
micro. No,
No.
call it the miniature Peter.
Yep, it's the mini Peter.
The mini Pete. Mini Pete. I like that one.
Little Peter.
Ah,
Little Pete.
It's the little Pete. Oh, I got my little Pete over here. I'm gonna put my little Pete in her.
This is actually more funny than it is.
Yeah. Well,
Hello, Simon, famous British person, Simon. Have you put
People-
your mini Pete in her recently?
People are gonna ask me, "Do you have a good episode of podcast?" People ask me sometimes. I say I do a podcast. They're like, "What do you talk about?" And now I'm
You
gonna
don't
tell
wanna
them.
know.
We talk about the mini dick.
I don't even know.
The thing is, it
I have
depends
no
who the
idea
person.
what this podcast is about.
When people ask me, because every time I tell people I do a podcast, they're like, "What's the podcast about?" And it depends who it is. If it's somebody older, I don't tell them what it's about. If it's like, like my buddy or something, I'll tell them.
mm,
And you're like, yeah, we talk about anime and shit sometimes. But if it's an older person, I'm just like, yeah, we talk about anything. We talk about stuff we feel like talking about, basically.
what's
I
it
mean,
to you,
I
bud?
usually
Pop
I
culture.
usually try to pass it off of I got some friends and we like to get together every once in a while and talk
Yeah.
just on Skype. It's fun.
Everybody who I've talked to about the podcast has heard the Kansas story, so
Yeah,
it
like
always
guys,
goes in that direction.
dear listeners, I hate to break it to you, but this is mostly an excuse for a bunch of friends to talk to each other.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm the guy. I'm like the kid who gets like their tonsils removed, and they talk about it for like the next year how they got their tonsils removed. That's me talking about Kansas, basically.
Yeah, I feel like that's everybody though. Everyone talks about the shit that happened to them. It's just some things
I
are
know, but it's
particularly more noticeable.
sometimes some things you just talk about more, or you keep bringing it up. I'll just be like, man, these ribs are good, but not as good as Joe's barbecue, though.
Well, no, that's something you should tell them because they aren't as good as Joe's
Yeah.
barbecue. They never will be, and god damn it, I miss
Like I said, I
miss
tried.
barbecue.
I
Ah.
tried so hard. There's a period where I only got ribs at restaurants, and every time I was like, this isn't Joe's barbecue, and then I just came to the conclusion that it will never be, and I have to
Never
accept that.
Will be. And you know what? I got ribs in my freezer. I bought a bunch of meat back before everything went kind of crazy. Like it was the point where you couldn't find toilet paper,
Yeah.
or
yeah.
you could find a little toilet paper.
But it was before the true mania set in.
But it was before people were like, I gotta buy all the pasta. Because I bought a bunch of pasta. I like to keep my pantry stocked with pasta anyways. And it was
Yeah.
the time to buy pasta. So I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll get a few extra bags just in case people go a little nuts. And next time I go, no pasta. Although I did manage to get a couple of mac and cheeses. There's still mac and cheese boxes. Like
Craft
the
dinner.
Kraft was gone.
Oh.
Except for like extra
Whole wheat?
creamy. There was a lot of extra creamy, like almost all the standard blue box was gone,
Yeah.
but like the non-standard blue box, like like the extra creamy or like the cartoon shapes, almost always there.
Okay, hear me out.
And Velveeta was untouched.
Hear me out. Rona season is the time for us to get the kind of like knockoff brands, the side brands, the weird flavors. It's the time to get like mint Oreos and weird bread that has like 15 different grains in it, you know?
Okay, I stand behind the 15 different grain bread because bread's better than white bread. But also, I did make the decision here. I fully made a decision when I was doing that last like real shopping trip is that while I'm inside quarantine, I'm going to take the opportunity to learn to like some of the foods I did not like as a kid.
Oh, yes.
Because these days I have a very open palate. I can't list anything to you right now that I don't actually like. I got to a point, and honestly, learning to cook actually helped a lot with this, is if you break everything down to like individual flavors, you can kind of learn to like anything, even things you had like a real aversion to as a kid.
Like Brussels sprouts.
Like Brussels sprouts. Fucking love Brussels sprouts now.
Okay,
I
I'll be
never had-
real.
Go ahead.
I used to eat just the head of broccoli for the first, I don't know, 22 years of my life.
Fair.
and now I eat all the broccoli.
Because you realize the whole broccoli just tastes like broccoli. It's just
Well,
not as fun. It's
Well,
textured.
yeah, because when I was a kid, I was like, I just want to eat the leaves. I don't want to eat the tree trunk. And then I was like,
Uh-huh.
why don't I just eat the whole broccoli?
Right.
But I
got
don't eat the potato skin though.
why not? It's full of nutrients and fiber.
Yeah, I guess I should probably.
And it adds like nice texture. I love mashed potatoes with potato skins because they add an extra layer of texture to it.
Tate skin, yeah. it's
Hot
such a
take.
nice-
Hot take. I don't like mashed potatoes. I think that they're like baby food.
They kind of are, but that's kind of the joy of a mashed potato.
You just
I'd
don't
ra-
like mushy foods, is what I've gathered from this.
Apparently.
Yeah, because it's like baby food. Might as
It's
well.
Yeah,
not
but it's just
baby
the
food,
texture.
It's regular. It's also, you probably never had good mashed potatoes.
No, don't you dare diss my grandma's mashed potatoes.
Your grandma's
Well,
mashed
then
potatoes
you should
are
be
so
eating your
par.
grandma's mashed potatoes, man.
No, I don't like them.
Anyways, I was going to say I've been making an effort to like things I didn't like as a kid,
Yeah.
and I got one of those tuna salad packs. I don't know if you guys have those, but like a can of tuna, generic can of tuna,
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
like whatever. Like there's a couple brands that will sell that can of tuna, but it will be like a smaller can, and they'll come with like a packet of mayo, a packet of relish, and some crackers, and you make your little tuna salad kit.
Oh, fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And I've
Mhm.
decided I like tuna salad now because I hated tuna salad as a kid. But you know what? I think it's okay. I think it's pretty nice, actually. I think I got another can of tuna.
Salad.
I think I'm going to mix up some mayo. I don't have any relish, but I do have a jar of pickles I could cut up and do something with.
You know, I've been, because I haven't had tuna in forever, so I've oddly been craving it. Every time I go to Subway, I kind of want to get that tuna sub, but I just don't do it.
I
Goes
mean,
back
I
out
want
after.
to make I want to make a nice tuna melt. You guys have tuna melts at Subway? I have no
yeah,
idea.
yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah.
I'll have a tuna melt.
Well,
But
yeah, like the thing is, like, I've found recently that I like to get different things at places because it's good to get more than just the one thing you get every time.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah,
You've got to go through the
it's-
whole ritual of debating. You know what you're gonna get, but you go
But
through
you
the
still
entire
debate about
menu.
it. That happens
You
all
still-
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too many months ago, I think maybe at Thanksgiving, I went to the Mexican restaurant I grew up eating at, and I was with my parents. And for the first time ever, I mean, okay, I say ever since I was 7 and decided the one thing I liked there, I ordered something different. And you know what?
Oh.
I was disappointed.
Yeah, see,
Oh, shit. See, that's just it. Once you get consistent, then you find maybe I'm consistent.
It's like
because
going
it's
to
the only
anywhere.
thing I like.
if they
And I'm
serve
not
steak,
saying it,
get the steak.
go ahead.
Well,
It
it's just
wasn't
like
bad. What I'm saying, I'm not saying what I got wasn't bad, but I ate the whole meal, and by the end of it, I was just like, I wanted what I normally get.
Wish
so
you
much
got what you
more.
normally
It's
get.
like-
Yeah,
Not,
exactly.
That's what
not
happens,
only
like-
because it is what I normally get, but it's such
what
like a
you
connection
crave.
to my own childhood
yeah, it's
and
what
like
you want.
nostalgia, and like this is what it means to be happy at home and having enough money to eat out, because we didn't always have that growing up, man.
Mm.
No, I get it because, and then if you go to somewhere and you get the weird thing, like what if you went to A&W or something and you got like a fucking a wrap? How sad would you be?
Yeah.
Very sad.
When
What
you
if
try
I
and be
never
different.
told you I never ate at an A&W?
It's better than any other place like it, which is to say it's still shit and it still makes you feel like garbage, but it's better than the
Okay,
other places.
Okay, we're doing
No,
an
I will
impromptu tier
argue-
list.
Burger
A-
King.
Okay, Burger
In-
King's the worst.
No.
No.
Burger King's by
no.
far
Burger-
the worst. What are you
Okay,
talking
oh,
about?
okay,
It's-
okay,
it's
we're gonna-
Burger King's
Dark
third world.
horse fight.
Third
God.
world, right? Okay,
Let's have this fight.
okay. I've got a fast
What are you
food tier
talking
list.
about?
Let
It's
me get a fast
horrific.
food tier list down.
It's what
Fast
you
food
eat when
tier-
you want to just die. Like,
Ah, why is
no.
this taking forever to
No,
load?
it's
Burger
the
King, you're
definition of
sleeping on Burger King.
melancholy.
You're sleeping on Burger King. You're
Absolutely
sleeping on
not.
Burger King. They will give you a whole pound and a half hamburger patty, man.
Yeah, 'cause
Burger
it
King doesn't give a shit.
sucks.
It's delicious. The Whopper is a good sandwich.
No,
And also,
no.
their fries are better than McDonald's.
Every single
will-
time I've gone fries there, they've been cold.
I
The
will
food's been cold.
fight you.
You have
on
a
this.
bad Burger King.
We do. We
I
have a
have-
very bad one actually, but
I apparently got an amazing Burger King because I am never disappointed when I go there.
well,
The fries are thicker cut. And frankly, the shit they put in the McDonald's fries to make it taste like beef tallow, I'm doing air quotes if you can't hear it in my voice,
yeah. Okay.
doesn't taste that great. They're
let's be
fine.
real.
They're good fries, but
Okay,
I like a
Mm.
thick fry. I like the potato.
I'm on it. I'm on it now. We have a tier list up here for
Okay.
fast food. So you're saying Burger
A
King?
and W is the best.
I've never had A&W, so I can't comment on it, and I don't even know if it's on here. So
It is the absolute best out of all the shit.
I've got news
Link
for
us
you.
to
They
this
ain't got
tier
no
list.
A&W.
You don't.
It has
on
to
this.
be a universal. And I can go to AMW here, or at least I could once this
Well,
quarantine is lifted.
you know what's
But
weird?
you know what? I'm
There you go.
not, because it's comboed with a, fucking Long John Silver's, and you don't go to
Oh.
combo restaurants.
Okay.
Well, you know what's weird is in Asteroid in Love, they actually had a A&W knockoff restaurant in the show, which is the first time I've ever seen A&W referenced in
Is
anime.
A&W like a Canadian thing mainly, or?
No, it's
It's an American
American.
thing.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's
I
definitely
just
American.
think it's just not very. It's one of those things where it starts in America, but it's not as popular. I think maybe,
Okay.
or
Yeah,
maybe
it's
they
probably-
just happen to have one where Manimal lives, and that's the reason he. Knows
Oh,
it
there's
so
there's
well.
four. There's four over here.
Okay, there is I think 2 in Kansas City, so clearly it's more popular.
There's one Burger King. There's 4 A&Ws. There's I want to say 3 or 4 McDonald's, and then like 13 Subways, 13 Tim's,
I'm
14
just-
Robin's Donuts.
I'm just gonna
Alright, let's
get
open up
rid
this tier
of
list.
of
We're
shit.
gonna
that-
fight this tier list out.
I'm gonna get rid of shit that I have no clue of, like Lobster House. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, what the hell?
That can be
what the
D
hell?
tier.
Talking about Red Lobster.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it says
Oh, okay.
lobs.
Well, that's
I have no idea.
Does it have a black background with a picture of a lobster?
It does. It does. I've
It's-
posted.
That's Red Lobster. It slaps. They
Red
got the cheddar
Lobster-
baked biscuits.
Red Lobster is what everybody over here eats when they go to America, and then they like
What?
just jizz over how much they love it.
Is this
Okay, the
Ciabatta
It's also
Steakhouse?
not fast food, so it should not be.
Yeah, that's a
on
that's a
this.
restaurant.
Yeah, nah, fuck this. Anything that says steakhouse in, it's gone. It's gone. It's in D tier.
Yeah,
Get fucked.
Steakhouse, Outback's doesn't count. Red Lobster doesn't count. I
Olive-
don't know what the fuck Colton's is.
Olive Garden doesn't count. Get
Man,
the fuck
you know
out
what,
of
you know
here.
what
Not-
one sucks? You know
Olive
what
Garden's
sucks?
not. I think that's it. Buffalo Wild Wings, you sit down. That's not a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Me
up. So we've got.
I think
Me
the
and my
rest
friends-
are good. The rest are on board.
Me and my friend,
So we-
actually the worst one I ever went to is me and my friends went to a Harvey's in Wisconsin, and it was the worst of all time.
Oh, Hardee's is delicious, but will make you shit yourself.
It was
So
really bad.
for our list, we have Wendy's,
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, McDonald's, Red Robin doesn't count.
Get fucked, Red Robin.
Where were we? Papa John's, Burger King,
Oh,
Dairy
Papa
Queen
John's,
/ DQ,
good.
Taco Bell,
DQ's
KFC, Freddy's Frozen Custard, Sonic, Subway, Culver's, Domino's, Arby's, Little Caesars, and Pizza Hut.
Domino's is shit. Domino's is absolutely horrific.
Okay.
Domino's sucks.
Agreed. Domino's
Domino's
is
is
the worst of the
bad.
pizza chain.
Domino's is
Domino's
real
is
bad.
a D-tier restaurant.
Get
Papa
fucked,
John's.
Domino's.
No, we don't have Papa John's over here, but when we had it in Kansas, when I've had it elsewhere, it's been so
Did we
good.
have Papa John's in Kansas?
Yeah, we
We
ordered it
did.
once.
We
It was
have a
so good.
system now, which
Oh,
we
shit,
fucked
yeah.
this up because they didn't have them in Munich, but we try to get Papa John's, dear listeners, every time we have a chance. Because when we went to London,
Yeah.
Airbons and I discovered that Papa John's in England has a different sauce than America does. So we've got to try Papa John's in as many different countries as we can.
That's our
Papa
tradition.
John's is my go-to pizza place. I'm putting it as an S.
So Papa John's is just in.
Ooh.
It's just
I'm
in
not saying
southern
it's a double
Ontario.
S. It's my go-to pizza place, but it's not like a drunk place. And I think the best fast food restaurant is the place you go when you're shit-faced.
Oh, that's McDonald's.
Papa John's. Okay, we'll go with Papa John's.
Slash hungover. It's shit-faced
Papa John's.
slash hungover.
Papa
Domino's-
John's, is great. Domino's shit.
Domino's is
is
D.
shit.
I mean, no. Do you know
Very
what?
bad.
Do you know what?
It's bad. It's
I'm
bad.
putting Domino's as C because
See,
its chicken selection is damn good, and you can get
what are you
some
talking
wraps
about?
from
They're so bad. I eat it and I die.
Don't go to a whatever. I'm
All
putting
right, we'll go to D then.
fine. Go to
Okay,
D.
what else? What's their next
So
one?
next, we mentioned Wendy's is next. I've never eaten at
Wendy's
Wendy's.
is like a C. Wendy's is like it's not good, but it's better than McDonald's.
I'm
And
gonna put it at a B. Wendy's
the-
is solid. They make a burger that's all nothing but meat, cheese, and bacon.
their frosty is real good.
Frosties are great, which is why it's in a B for me. I
I'm gonna
love the
put it as
vanilla
B.
frosty. I'm not a chocolate man, but I do love the vanilla
that's
frosty. It's
racist.
good. They have pretty. I'm talking about ice cream.
I didn't like when they changed the recipe on the burgers though.
I do like the fries. The fries are pretty good. They got
Yeah, they
got
are.
the natural cut in the sea salt.
Mhm.
Wendy's used to be absolute trash, but they're pretty solid now.
They
Okay.
did.
It's a B.
Yeah, Wendy's is good. I'll give
They
them.
can be a
I'll
B.
give them a thumbs up. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
On Chick-fil-A is
I never
going
had-
straight
never
to
had
the D
Chick-fil-A.
list for me. I think they make a nice chicken sandwich, but they also fund like conversion therapy, so they're in the D slot.
Just out of principle, they're gone. Sorry, Chick-fil-A. Five
Represent.
Guys. Right, Five Guys for
Guys.
me has got to be S to SS plus because it's
I'm putting
fan-fucking-tastic.
Five Guys is an A because I've had Five Guys once in my life and I consumed 5,000 calories in a sitting on accident. Because holy shit,
What?
Five Guys, what the
Five
fuck
Guys
you doing?
is so good. They're so good,
It's
man.
delicious,
Five Guys is
but also
fantastic.
it's murdering my heart and my diet.
I don't
They're
care.
like
It's
an
worth
A.
it.
They're an A.
I've also only had them once, so I can't put it higher than an A.
Is
I
that
also
two A's
only
to
had
an
that
S?
once, but they're an A. They're not an S. They're an A.
I'm
No
gonna have to
fast food
put-
place is an S besides A&W.
Five Guys for me as an S plus. That is the best burger I've ever had.
It's
Is
so
their
good.
bacon
It's
double
very
cheeseburger.
good.
It's fantastic. But two A's, so we got to go with it. McDonald's. This one's gonna
McDonald's
be
is low tier. McDonald's is trash. McDonald's makes you die.
I'm still going to put McDonald's as an S. Because McDonald's,
I
Hold on.
agree.
hear me out.
What?
Hear me out. McDonald's is reliable. McDonald's is what kept me fed when I only had $1.
Okay.
In high school, when I was, 16, 17, weighed nothing and could eat whatever I want, I could go to McDonald's, hand them $5 and get 5 chicken sandwiches. And it was beautiful.
Okay, that's pretty.
If
That's
for
pretty.
no
tight.
other reason than that. And they still got the Big Mac. I love a Big Mac.
Yeah.
deny.
McDonald's has got to be at least an A tier because, like you say, why they are not the best in any field. They are always there. I have consumed more
Okay,
McDonald's than every single other one of these combined.
The McFlurries are good. They're
McFlurry's good.
The McFlurry machine never works, which
Breakfast.
is why
Yeah.
it can't be a double S.
Just like the ice cap machine.
Do you know what? I'd
yeah.
put it as an S because the breakfast comes through with the breakfast. How many
The
times
breakfast
have
is
you
not
been?
nearly as
I-
good as Tim's breakfast. So
I do love a McMuffin. It's got syrup in the bun.
that's
The
terrible. That's
amount-
terrible. It destroys
It's-
you.
Oh, it destroys you. That's why Five Guys is an A, but it's got syrup in the
So
bun.
McDonald's is what you eat when you hate yourself. Then
No.
Yes. / hungover / drunk.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the
I may need one of these motherfuckers in the morning. We're not playing
Fine.
around.
fine. You know
I've
what?
got more
I get
gin
it.
to drink.
It has its place. So fine. B sounds
A-
good. A to B. A to B
A-
sounds
A
fine.
All right,
tier.
all right.
It's A
I'll
tier.
accept it. I'll accept it.
Papa
Burger.
John's.
Papa John's
Done
is
Papa
A
John's.
or S.
See, I don't have Papa John's too often because I love Papa John's. The sausage and pepperoni pizza is fantastic, but my girlfriend doesn't really love Papa John's that much, so we rarely have it. But I do enjoy it when I have it. I'd say A to S as well.
Now, the one thing I will say about Papa John's is that they're the only pizza place where you can reliably get anchovies on your pizza. I don't know how that changes it for you, but I am a man. I am the kind of guy, like at least once a year, I will get half anchovies.
Fair enough. I mean,
That is
gives
different.
it a mark. So we've said A to S.
Anchovies.
What are you thinking, Corin?
I've put Papa John's as an S.
That's the deciding
I-
vote then.
again,
All
it's-
right.
It's my go-to. It's
They
my
have that
go-to.
pepper in the box. They give you a pepper with your.
Yeah,
They give
yeah,
you
they do.
they give you that banana pepper and they give you garlic butter for free.
That's
They
awesome.
don't
That's
even
true.
ask for extra money.
Never, ever, ever been on time when I've ordered them in my local area. They are always half an hour late at least, or they haven't put the order through. However, they always throw a load of free shit in for it, so it's not too
They
bad.
do. Mine is like a block away, so I get it always on time. Anyways,
Burger King.
Burger King
Yeah.
is bottom tier, the absolute bottom.
No.
They are terrible.
King,
They're so bad.
S-tier.
They're the worst in the
S-tier.
world. The worst
Thick
in the world.
fries.
The worst burger.
Thick
worst
fries.
burger.
Spicy
Fries are
chicken
cold.
nuggets.
Food looks like death.
You could
Does
the
not-
fries
you have a
the fries more
bad
often than not when I've had it.
Look,
Oh.
I won't lie. We have a terrible, very bad Burger King here. It's infamously shit.
Okay, service wise,
Everybody who works there pretend. Everyone who works there doesn't care about their life. It's bad.
yeah. I mean that's
Well,
the same at the one that's our local one. Like they don't give a fuck really. They it's a minimum wage job, but goddamn them burgers are good. I can't give it bottom
Charred,
tier.
broiled. Whopper with cheese. Also, I've had the Impossible Whopper, indistinguishable from a normal Whopper.
Because do you know what's funny about that one though? It's supposed to like they touted it as a vegan burger. They cook it on the same grill, so you can't have it. If you're a vegan, you can't eat it because we cook it in meat juices.
Too bad for the vegans. But it is a flame grill, so it might burn off some of it. I don't know. This is an argument for weird vegan people. Point is, Burger King solid. They also have the cherry ices, and their breakfast sandwiches have croissants. They got the croissant witch. It's like the McMuffin, but instead of like English muffin or a biscuit kind of covering, they got a croissant.
Their
Okay, but
mini
here's
hash browns
some
are pretty dope.
here's some Google reviews from our Burger King. Burger King sucked. Burgers weren't very hot. Dirty restaurant. I wonder what the pop dispensing nozzles look like, even if they don't wipe down the buttons. The door was disgusting. I wouldn't recommend eating here ever.
You've got a bad Burger King.
It doesn't matter what you order. All they do is just throw Whoppers in your bag and hope that you don't notice. Should have a literacy test for employees. Slowest fast food I ever got. Would someone please open a better Burger King restaurant?
It is
I love
super dear. No, it's really expensive Burger King compared to like McDonald's and stuff. So
I love this one.
It
Would
is
give
more
no-
expensive, but they give you more mass.
Would give no stars if possible. Worst fast food restaurant in the world. Regretted coming to this place.
But the thing about the Burger King is that all their sandwiches are quarter pounders. All their burgers are quarter pounders. They come quarter pounders.
I
And
like this.
And they got better chicken than McDonald's.
Disgusting. The lady was really kind. She gave us discounts. Food is horrible. Burgers tasted like mush. Chicken nuggets are the best part, but they taste like soggy bread. Fries were cold, and the Sprite tasted like sugar water with a little fizz. Sat at the table, and there were dead flies all over the windowsills, and the floor is covered of food.
Well, that's just a fast food restaurant. Is the last two.
Yeah.
You got to be used to that. But also, I have to admit, I'm being a little biased because when I was a kid, on the Air Force Base where my grandmother used to take my brother and I, there was a Burger King. That was the fast food restaurant. My brother and I got dragged to a lot of Catholic masses on Sunday morning, and afterwards we'd get Burger King.
hey,
And you know what? There was a time where they just straight up had Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, guys, there's a review that is very interesting on here. Okay. This place was swamped, and this Indian guy with the heavy accent took my order. As soon as he started talking, I wanted to vote for Donald Trump to get rid of him.
Oh.
Number one, you can't
Fuck
vote
whoever
for
wrote
him.
that.
Sorry, buddy. That's not how it
Racist
works.
motherfucker.
Number two, what the fuck?
that's interesting. You were right. That's very interesting.
Like, what the fuck? Don't post that.
I want to see them like as a person who's like standing their Google account and their profile picture is just them standing proud with like an American flag, but in like a Tim's.
Yeah, that doesn't. You can't vote for Trump. That's not how it works.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Let him do what he must.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even say that the guy got his order wrong. Like the guy with the accent could have just been normal.
He didn't say that. He was just, this guy was just talking with the accent, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, this is bad," but he didn't say anything about the service.
Like that
if it was
doesn't
good or
reflect
bad.
on his ability to serve him. Like he could have done a
Yeah.
great job, but because he had an accent, he was
Honestly,
like, nah.
a lot of the reviews are actually extremely racist for this Burger King.
So I can see why you want to vote it a D now. Okay.
No, I'm saying as you can, it's a very bad burger.
Okay. Well, I am going. So Corin said S. You said D. So that would put us in the middle of a B, and I'd say B. I'd say because I enjoy a Burger King when I go. Normally more times often than not, I enjoy it. Dairy Queen. I'd never had one.
Good,
I don't think.
very good. B or no A. Very reliable, very good. They got good. The burgers taste like Uncle's barbecue. Like they're very like family barbecue style. But I kind of like that. It's charming. The blizzards I don't really like, but they're good. You go there with your buddies. You know, you get some stuff. I love them. A.
I would not rank Dairy Queen that high on their actual food.
Oh.
Oh,
But their ice
the food's
cream-
not good, but it's just like
The food sucks.
it,
The
it
ice
has
cream
it has
is killer.
it has vibe.
It does have a vibe.
Is that
I
big
will
booty vibe?
rank. I'm ranking a Dairy Queen as an S tier. It's it's cheap. I remember back in college they had like the Mighty Man meal or something like that. It was $5. You got like hamburgers, fries, something like chicken nuggets, and a frosty. Or no, not frosty, but like an ice cream deal. It was great. It was $5. But I will rank Dairy Queen in S tier. Nothing else for their blizzards, which they have a blizzard of the fucking month.
Think about this.
That's cool.
Dairy Queen has such balls that they tell their employees that they must tip the blizzard over before they give it to the
And I
customer.
have an anecdote about that. In the summer of, I want to say 2013, in Manhattan, Kansas, when I was going to college, it was fucking hot. Terribly, terribly hot summer. And that summer I was hanging out with my friend, and she and I went to Dairy Queen to get some ice cream to cool off. And we went in, because there was 2 Dairy Queens in Manhattan, both kind of run down, but you want a kind of a rundown Dairy Queen, because that's the way they come. But we went in, we got some ice creams, and they poured in it. The air conditioning was broken in the Dairy Queen. Air conditioning was not working. And the guy at the counter has the 2 blizzards in his hands, and you can just tell by looking at them, they're a little bit on the soft serve side. They're
Uh-oh.
not going to hold up to
Oh,
the
no.
upside down test.
Oh,
And he
no.
just looks at us and says, "Please don't make me."
Yeah.
Did
And
you
I
go?
said, "It's so cool, bro."
Oh.
No, I would have said you do it, or I'm talking to the managers. Is your job?
No, because I am a kind person who doesn't
Yeah, I know.
give shit to the minimum wage employees, especially because I knew that I'd seen like all of them on campus at some point.
Oh yeah.
Don't make me.
No, but I
do
I
it.
like I actually I
You
like
could see the fear in
well,
his eyes.
I think they got some shitty art on the wall though. There's some very, very bad kind of pictures that are very lame. Also the one here, well there's 2 here, but the one here has been under renovation for a year, although they didn't actually do anything, so they just got this big open area because they started taking stuff away and then they just left it for a year without actually building more restaurants. So that's kind of dumb. That's kind of stupid.
Very stupid.
But yeah, what's next? Or did we establish what Dairy Queen is?
Dairy Queen is on an A at the moment. Do you want me to move it to S
Okay.
or?
Yeah, let's go with S. Let's go with S.
Okay,
actually.
Dairy Queen is an S then.
What's
Next is
next?
Taco Bell.
Well, we have Taco Time over here, and Taco Time is very good. Taco Bell, they got rid of that a very long time ago, so I haven't had it since I was like 4, and they had Pokemon toys there.
Taco Bell is a double S, my friends. It is the perfect drunk food. It's
Is it
super
really?
cheap?
Taco
You can
Bell, like,
always rely on it.
Taco Bell is like infamously the one that makes you shit your pants the most, right?
Yeah, it's
I
Mexican
have
food.
never had indigestion from Taco Bell in my life.
Man, even Taco Time kind of makes me feel it, you know? It's like, fuck.
I've
I've
had
never
Taco
had
Bell
issues
once.
with Taco Bell.
I've had it once, and it was okay. I'd put it as a B, because it
Yeah.
was fine. It was inoffensive and it was nice, but you know.
No, Taco Bell sober is just okay. Taco Bell drunk / hungover is the best thing on this earth.
Okay.
See, hangover for me, hangover food, like the absolute god, is the McDonald's breakfast, and there is nothing that can help and satiate. Like when you are hanging out of your arsehole and you need to drag your ass out of bed and go to work, the only saving grace that you have is potentially a McDonald's sausage and egg McMuffin
Potentially.
and a coffee, and they are like your best friends when you're just like, can I just die? Like, can God just pull my number right now? Because I'm not feeling good. And then you get there,
Yeah.
and the heavens open up, and the cherubs descend as that
There's
little
that-
cheeky hash brown.
There's that McGriddle.
Oh, god damn it. It's good shit.
Okay.
Taco
so
Bell.
I
Taco Bell.
can't really comment on Taco Bell.
S, A, B, C, or double S plus? I mean,
I've ranked double S plus.
okay, I'm going B. Let's mix.
What?
Meet in the middle. Let's go A.
Okay, what's next?
KFC.
Okay, I have a problem, an addiction to chicken, and the thing is, I've gone to that restaurant a few times
Yeah.
in the last little while, and every time I've went, I felt like fucking shit. Every single time, I felt like absolute trash. Like it was like the worst. It did a number on me. One time, it did a number on me for like 2 days. The problem is, there's something about it that I'm like, I gotta go. I'm gonna give it the bottom tier though, just because every single time I've felt like complete garbage, more so than any other place in the world.
I will rank KFC at a C. I love KFC. Let's put it at a B. I love KFC, but it's not my favorite chicken place,
I don't like
and it has
that-
always
there's, like,
destroyed my stomach.
certain. Yeah,
But
there's a
God,
certain grease, and
there
if you
is-
get, there are better places to go and get fried chicken.
There are, but there's nothing. There's few things on earth more appealing than just an entire KFC bucket with a Colonel Sanders on
Oh
it.
man.
You got like 2 full fried chickens in there, basically.
I know.
Do you know
Oh my
what? I mean, I would
God.
rank
Give
it
yourself that
S.
12 piece.
I would rank it S because I also agree that every time I've had a KFC, it does a number on your insides afterwards because of the greasy ass chicken. But
It's so bad.
there is nothing
It's-
like that anticipation of
It's got that
Having
11
that-
herbs and spices.
know.
Oh,
I'm
man.
moving it up
Every
to an
time-
A. It's gone from
every-
a C to an A on me.
Every time you go in for it, you're ready. You're like, this is gonna be
and
so
it is great.
good.
It always tastes good. It always tastes great.
Unlike most of these, you can go in and think, this is fine. If you go into KFC, KFC is exactly what you
So
want.
last time I went in there and I ordered the very big deal that is a chicken burger and other things for only $11. And I had to wait for them to make it for 6 minutes. The whole time I was sitting there, I was like, why did I do this? I gotta back out. I know I can't do this. Why am I doing this?
Bail,
No, I
bail.
gotta back out. And then as soon as it was ready, I was just in like animal mode. All I could see was me just destroying it. I was like, yes.
You've made me really
But
want a KFC. It's
In that time,
impossible at this
there's
time.
that window. There's that window of anticipation where I was just like, why did I do this? I can't go through with this. Why did I do this? I can't believe I've done this.
They've stopped doing it now, but they had a deal the last few years where it was Chicken Tuesdays, where
Oh.
you would get 9 pieces of chicken for
No.
£6.
Are you
Which
kidding?
is-
Ugh.
A meal is £6, so you could get 9 pieces of chicken, and it was fucking fantastic. And we used to do it. We had a tradition, me and a couple of mates, where we would go around my mate's house on the Tuesday to watch Monday Night Raw. We'd watch it the day after, and we'd all chill together, and we'd each go and get 9 pieces each. So we'd have 27 pieces of chicken between the 3 of us. We would never, ever, ever eat anything close to that. But by God, you do it deliberately just to take the order, and they go, so you want 27 pieces of chicken, is that correct? And we're like, yes. Yes, that is
Oh,
correct.
no.
Yes.
They are like, you're
I
going to have to
can
wait
see
20
it.
minutes. We're going to have to cook it for you. And we're like, that is fine. Cook our damn chicken, bitch.
The problem is, I always want it.
Yeah.
You want it.
I'd put it as an
All
S,
right.
but I'm knocking it down to an A.
I'm
I'm
on an A too.
I want to think about myself and do good in my life, but I'm gonna have to put it at an A.
You
Gotta
agree then?
respect a restaurant that gives you a biscuit. All right. Freddy's frozen custards and steak butt burger.
No
Oh,
idea what that place
yeah,
is.
I don't know what it is. I
Now, my friends, this is my fault. I admit. And well, I say it's not my fault. It's sort of my fault. Freddy's is a Kansas special, actually.
Ah.
It's from Wichita, Kansas, right where I grew up.
We
They
didn't
serve
have that
frozen
in
custards.
Kansas.
We didn't, and I apologize. The one in Kansas City wasn't here yet, and we didn't go to the one in Manhattan.
Oh,
So
there's one in
we had-
Manhattan.
There is. It's way on the edge of town. we didn't have a lot of opportunity.
Yeah,
They
we
have
went to like
frozen.
bars instead.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I
that was
regret that
that was the
decision.
more Manhattan experience.
Yeah, no, it was good.
And they had the game on because we were watching Bulgaria play somebody. It
Yeah,
was the
no,
Bul-
Belgium. The guy had the Belgium. He's wearing like the Belgium flag.
Right.
And then
Anyway.
he followed us to that basement bar. He was there when we were there.
He did. Well, that's how you do in Manhattan. But anyways, Freddy's, they have frozen custard and they will make concrete with it. If you're not familiar with the concrete,
What is
concrete.
that?
Okay, are you familiar with frozen custard? It's like ice cream,
No.
but the fat content's a little
No.
different.
No.
Just think like a really thick and rich ice cream. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And a concrete is basically an ice cream shake made with that, but they have chunks of stuff. So my favorite was always the pumpkin pie concrete. So it's basically pumpkin and vanilla ice cream mixed with chunks of pumpkin pie.
Buddy.
That
But
does
then
sound
they
pretty
have
damn good.
steak burgers, and the steak burgers are excellent. They're like
What does
really
that have to do with
thick-
custard?
it's pears. They're like a milkshake and a burger. They pair well.
Okay.
Custard
fair
and
enough, fair enough.
custard and the burgers pair.
Much
So-
like hating yourself in McDonald's, it pairs well.
It's a very classic like American diner experience because the steak burger is a very like You've heard of smash burgers, right? Like you take the burger, smash it real thin, you get lots of good crispy edges.
Yeah, you
That's
nail it on the
Steak
griddle.
burgers. That's how the steak burgers are served. They're very classic burgers. You can get a patty melt with mushrooms,
Okay.
like Swiss cheese and shit. Really good stuff. This is one of the double S's for me because it's just. Also, they have super thin fries, like thin ass fries. You pick up 3 of them at a time, and they are like the only fast food restaurant in America that I know of that actually serves fry sauce.
What?
You know what fry sauce is?
I have no clue what fry sauce is.
Ketchup.
Okay. Fry sauce it's like a mix between ketchup. Okay, special sauce on a Big Mac is basically fry sauce.
Is it
Oh.
dill, like very dill
Not
tasting?
necessarily.
Okay.
The fry sauce at its most basic is equal parts ketchup and mayo.
Okay.
That's the base form of ketchup, and that's basically. And if you add relish, you get Big Mac sauce. But like ketchup, mayo, and then you expand from there. But they have an excellent fry sauce that comes in a spicy jalapeno version. And they're just very good. They have, again, thin, crispy little fries. You get a bunch at a time covered in fry sauce. You get your thin little patties of burger. They're like 5 patties tall, and it makes a single hamburger. And then you get your frozen custard concrete with chunks of whatever the fuck. They have gummy worms on hand. If you were the kind of person who likes gummy worms and chocolate together.
No.
Nah.
This
That's
is
for
May
children.
not be. But the
This
point
is-
is,
this
they
is
have amazing food.
this is so patriotic.
Yeah, I've got to put it up as a double S just for that. There you
Yeah.
go, Corey. That's a double S plus right there.
I'm telling you, man, one of these days, Freddy's is going to be on the map with fucking, the big American fast food chains of like Steak and Shake and In-N-Out and Whataburger and the Shake Shack on the East Coast.
I mean, it's
I'll
beat
believe it.
In and Out on
Right
this
there.
because it's on the
Because
list and Whataburger and stuff aren't, and White Castle and all that.
Well, that's because In-N-Out's super regional, and so is, White Castle these days. Although White Castle is also from fucking Wichita, Kansas.
What?
Shit.
Wichita, Kansas saw the birth of Freddy's, White Castle, and Pizza Hut, and nobody gives a
Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut is from Wichita, Kansas.
Whoa,
I have
Kansas,
been-
my boy.
I have been to the
Kansas.
original Pizza Hut,
I knew that Kansas was my favorite state.
and I've had
Yeah,
this
man.
argument a million times because in college in Manhattan, there used to be the quote-unquote oldest Pizza Hut, but it was just the oldest continually operational Pizza Hut. But everyone thought that meant it was the oldest original Pizza Hut. And I had to go around as the guy who grew up around Wichita going, it's not the original Pizza Hut. Stop telling me it is. I've been to the original Pizza Hut. There's a plaque and everything.
Oh,
Get
wow.
fucked,
Sounds
Manhattaners.
like some competitiveness,
Some
but
Pizza
yes.
Hut rivalry.
What do we got
next?
next?
Is Sonic. which we had
Sonic.
once.
Oh yeah, we were there. We were all there, and it was a
Yeah.
very enjoyable experience. I'm gonna give it an A because it was a very nice time. It was evocative. You know, you sit down, they come out, and the skates. And
I was gonna say, right, was I
skates.
high at the time or something, or
you were
did they
you
have
were
skates
kind
on?
of you were kind of a
Sonic,
little.
the
There's
waiters and
video.
waitresses of Sonic they wear roller skates.
They were
because it's
lovely
a
people.
classic. It's meant
There's-
to be a classic drive-in. Now their food is low quality, but
Yeah.
back in the '90s, you could get 2 corn dogs for 99 cents.
Well, there we go.
I remember our waitress being very.
I was
lovely.
gonna say, Simon. There's
Many of them
a
are.
video of you when we were at Sonic, and you seem very, extremely tired and in a loopy state in the video.
Oh, it was like the Thursday of the Kansas trip. We were all
Yeah.
exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was when I was ill. I think it was the first
Yeah,
day. I
yeah.
remember I got super,
You
super
started getting
ill.
sick.
Like
Yeah,
I
you
felt.
got sick the day we went to the World War One museum.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember them stairs. I felt like a World War
Yeah.
War One fucking survivor when I was crawling up them fucking stairs. Jesus.
Yeah.
It's
Was
like,
that the same morning you? No, that wasn't the same morning.
That's
you
when
nearly
you and
burnt down
me-
my apartment.
That's when me and Brian went to the really sketchy record store, porn store, weed
You
store.
went to the record shop that was also a porn shop.
and the yeah.
We
and-
just
and
walked.
the-
Simon and I just walked around downtown.
yeah,
Mhm.
I was dying.
We also went to Denny's, which was nice.
Yeah, I like Denny's. I also
Denny's.
like the
It's
amount of
a
fight
classic
videos you
American
get
store.
from Denny's. Just good.
Or Waffle House fights.
Oh, I love them things. That's like my go-to. Do you know when you're just bored?
You look
like,
up Waffle House.
Oh
fight?
my god, Denny's and Waffle House fights and
Why-
Popeyes. Popeyes
Why is
chicken.
it that these certain places have all these fight videos?
I don't know why, but Popeyes has like the best fight videos because
Really?
there was one where there's just a fight happening behind the guy who's serving, and he just starts like commentating, but also sort of promoting these special offers. He's like, "Why don't you get yourself $2, blah blah blah? You can get two
Oh.
of these burgers on a special. Watch these motherfuckers fighting. It's all good fun here at Popeyes." It's like, "Go on, my boy!" Like, I love that guy. I hope he has a
Sorry.
YouTube
I love
channel.
a good Popeyes.
No Popeyes on this bad boy, but Sonic, A, B. I don't know what you guys want to go
It's
with.
it's a B because the experience was
Okay.
good.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what made
putting
it good.
Sonic as an A because it was both. We had fun there, but I was also like the one fast food place in my town growing up, and one of the few bonding experiences my dad would have with my brother and I is that we'd go to Sonic and get ice cream after like a hard day's
Aw.
work on the
It's an
at the
A.
house.
We put it
It's
as an
an A,
A.
Sonic's
Put it
an
as
A.
an A for that. Subway is your next one.
Okay, I hate Subway, but it's an
is a
S.
C.
It's an
I'm
S.
putting it
I
as
hate
a
it.
C.
I hate it, but why do I want it all the time? Why do I keep going? It's not even that good. Why do I keep going? It's not that good, but I love it. I want it.
I don't know
I
why you
hate,
keep
it's
going.
not good. There are way better sandwiches. If you go to a deli and if they make the sandwich there, that is so much better. You can get whatever kind of meat and they just cut it right off the thing and the buns are so good. That's a good sandwich. Subway is like plastic. It's like eating nothing, but I love it. All the meat tastes the same. It's terrible, but I love it. Keep going.
I will say I'm putting Subway as a B. Subway was a revelation to me that sandwiches could be like a thing you could like ask people to make for
Well,
you.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
that makes
like,
sense.
Subway came to my life much later than it came to like other places. It didn't get to the Midwest very quickly,
Yeah.
but it taught me to love the meatball sub.
Yes.
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
Subway
That is the
sub.
only thing. I mean, I've had tell a lie. I'll have a few other things from there, but the first thing I'm asking for is meatball Mariana. But this is what makes me want to vote motherfucking Subway so goddamn low. Is because 9 times out of
Marinara.
fucking 10, I'm getting angry.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. I'm sorry. Back up. Meatball marinara, not meatball Mariana. The Mariana Trench is a different thing. Marinara is the sauce from Italy.
Mariana is how my grandma pronounces marijuana.
I will call you Mariana. You carry on. The
I
meatball
got that
sub.
real wicked reefer.
I don't give a fuck
that
what it's called.
Mariana.
Meatball one. It don't matter what it's called because they ain't fucking got it
It's a
every time
meatball
I go.
sandwich. A meatball sandwich is amazing.
Really?
I go,
Well, the
can I
thing
have a
is,
meatball Mariana? And they go, no, sorry, we haven't got any. And it's like,
Subway,
why?
like, you
They
got to make
run out of
sure
meatballs.
you got to make sure the
They
people working there are good. There's some very shady people that work at Subway. There was one time that me and my girlfriend went, and the guy was trying to talk to her about Cat in the Hat memes in his Discord server, and I was like, what the fuck? Just make
Trying
my
to steal.
food.
He's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, but he's trying to steal my girl by talking about Cat in the Hat memes.
That's
Look,
fantastic.
everything
It's
you've
a bold
told us about your
strategy.
girl, everything you've told us about your girlfriend indicates she might be the kind of person who
I
could
was
get
gonna
stolen
say.
away from by Cat in the Hat memes.
How did
No.
you impress her? By the way, what did you talk about on your first date?
On our first date, I told her about my old YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yes,
There
you talked
But-
about Bionicles.
But anyway,
you go.
but anyway,
Corona.
Subway is
Ugh.
Subway. There is probably there's a lot of Subways, but probably only so many of them are good. It's not good, but why do I keep wanting it? There's one place here where you can get such good sandwiches. They taste so fresh. The meat's so good. Everything is so good. That place is amazing.
Yeah.
But why do I go to
Subway
Subway?
just
I don't know.
appeared.
I don't know why I go there. It's bad. Why do I go there? I don't know.
When I was like 13, 14, Subway was just all of a sudden there was free restaurants. Like I swear, one week they just all opened
exploded.
near
It
us.
just exploded.
And my mate,
I feel like about 2009 is when they just suddenly appeared out of nowhere, and then there's as many Subways as there's Tim's here. It doesn't make sense.
It's weird. Subway has been around for a long time. Suddenly they were everywhere. I had the same experience back in like
Mm.
2000.
crazy.
Anyway,
yeah.
let's move past Subway.
Where are we going? B-A...
Culver's. Culver's. It's Culver's. The blue one
That-
is Culver's.
Okay, well I've never been there, but that's a place that has weird like buttermilk burgers or something.
I don't fucking know.
They have butter buns.
Butter
They take their
buns.
buns and like they cook everything in butter.
Oh, that
All
sounds
I know-
horrendous.
All I know is my one friend
It's-
said that Culver's made him like the sickest he's ever been from a fast food place.
No wonder.
Also have ice cream, but yeah, basically everything's like just
Ugh.
it's so buttery, and I'm gonna
That's
put it an A because I love it, but also bad for your heart, real bad
Okay,
for your heart.
that's kind of like KFC, so I get it. I understand.
All right, fine. We'll put because you're the only one who's
Okay.
ate it. So we're
Yeah,
not gonna-
see, you don't know. What's next?
Arby's. Has anyone had Arby's before?
Yeah,
I've had
it's-
Arby's.
It's
I'm putting-
actually shit.
It is shit, and the only reason I'm not putting it as a D, I'm putting it as a C, is because I have another
Curly
personal
fries.
connection to Arby's.
The curly fries are
okay,
so
oh,
good
hold
that
on,
they
I have
sell them at
two-
grocery stores.
It is going to be now both for curly fries and for a very tender moment I had with my grandmother when she was slipping away.
Aw.
So
Aw.
it's a B. My
Okay.
grandmother loved Reuben sandwiches. They were her favorite thing in the world. And one time when I was in college and I had a tiny amount of money, I went home and I took her to Arby's and she got a Reuben and she told that story for like 2 years until she could no longer
Aw.
tell stories.
It's a B
And
then.
I
God
had-
damn it,
It's
it's
a
an
B.
S.
It's a B.
And
I
I
don't
had
like.
I had
don't like
a
Arby's.
and I had an Arby's Reuben like a few months back, and it fucking sucked. So either Grandma
Yeah.
was lying, or she was to be nice, or she had bad taste at that age. Either way, Arby's sucks. Even if they made my grandmother happy.
Yeah,
I love
they're
my grandma.
So bad. They're so bad. That cheese, whatever. Oh god, it's bad. It's terrible.
Oh,
Okay.
but they do have the fries, and they do have the horsey sauce, and I respect any place that has horseradish as a full-time part of the
Man,
menu.
I only recently discovered that horseradish is actually pretty good.
I love horseradish.
It's pretty.
I didn't
good.
know I liked it until when was it? It was like early college. It must have been like 2010 or something.
And
Where Doritos came out with a wasabi flavored Dorito.
Yeah.
And it was called like Mr. Dragons or something. They have since had a few cycles of just straight up wasabi Doritos. But the first time I ate a wasabi Dorito, the first time I put one in my mouth, I'm like, fuck, that sucks. I'll eat another one. And another one. And
that's
another
Doritos.
one.
Those, yeah, that sounds like Doritos.
But it wasn't Doritos, it was the wasabi. I fucking love horseradish. I put it on everything I have the chance to.
It's good. It's good.
It's great. It makes your nose burn. I love it.
That's why I love
I've put-
wasabi. I always love to put enough wasabi on sushi that I feel it in my nostrils.
I have routinely like gone like sushi and put enough wasabi on it and like my nose fully burning and I'm like pounding the table, freaking out.
It's
and
great.
I love it. It hurts, but I love it.
Fuck.
I'm
that.
Give
a
me the
big fan. I love spicy stuff, but I actually don't. I hate it, but I get it all the time. I get the hottest stuff. I get like hot chips and hot salsa, and then I eat it. And I'm like, why the fuck did I do this? But then I do it again because I want to get that spicy stuff. I do it again. I regret it.
It's like working out. It sucks while you're doing it, but you get the high afterwards.
Yes, I don't, it's
Nah.
something about it. Something about it. I hate it, but I order it every time.
All right.
Little
What's in it?
Caesars.
Little
Little
Caesars
Caesars.
sucks, but it's an S.
Little Caesars double S.
Little Caesars is
Really?
shit, but it's cheap. It knows it sucks. Little Caesars is fully aware that it's shit, but it knows that. It understands that you're at Little Caesars because you don't want to wait for your pizza. You don't want to shell out overpriced Pizza Hut.
Are we going
It
straight
knows
in
you
at
want
an
shit.
S then for
You want
Little
shit
Caesars?
fast. You want that
I'm
shitty
going
pizza
straight
right
to-
away.
I'm going straight
It's
to
S.
double S.
Double
And
S.
you
I
know why
agree.
I'm-
Double S.
Double
yeah.
S.
For 2 years in college, the only meat I consumed was the pepperoni on top of $5
Oh yeah.
Little Caesars pizzas.
Little Caesars
was
has had
it.
some absolutely horrific. They've tried like a 5-meat pizza that was so greasy it was uneatable. They had like
They
the
had
deep dish that was terrible. They're so bad. They
okay,
suck so bad,
I-
but they know
I-
they suck.
I love the deep dish, but it was a terrible value, so I never bought it. But
Yeah.
also, they had a barbecue pizza, which was like
Oh.
it was like mostly like 3 different meats with barbecue dust on it, which sucked. And they
Yeah.
had the pretzel pizza. Oh god, that made me
Oh, I
it
remember that. It
was-
was so bad. I actually had
it
that. It
was
was terrible. It was terrible,
horrendous.
terrible.
But
I got it.
god damn it, a regular Little Caesars is $5.
You
and-
go to Little Caesars, you know you're eating shit, but you do it because you did it.
I've
You
always
did it,
wanted a
buddy.
Little Caesars.
We ate so much Little Caesars in college. It was my go-to hangover meal because I could wake up
Yeah.
at 11 o'clock, hungover as shit, drive down, get a Little Caesars pizza, and it'd be full of grease and meat and cheese and, bread. And
and
that's
you
exactly
know-
what you need when you're hungover.
You know that you can eat the whole box.
You
know you can
can.
go for that
It's-
whole box.
It's so many calories, but you can eat that box.
You eat the whole box. You don't
And
stop.
I will-
And then anytime I get the bread, what happens? I regret it terribly. What do? I do it. I even eat a breadstick when I'm driving. When I'm driving
love
home,
the
I
crazy
pop
bread.
that breadstick in my mouth when I'm driving home just because I can't wait.
It's the same thing with Culver's. It's just soaked in butter.
So we have it in.
It
So you have it in
sucks.
Canada. So I tell you what,
It's bad.
because our next
Double
trip,
S.
well, depending when
Well,
when we're all allowed outside again,
Yeah.
our next
exactly.
trip is potentially Canada.
Please.
Yeah, we want to go. We want to go to the old Canada, see the beautiful
Next-
outside.
When we go,
Tim,
And
we need
Guys,
to have some
there's
Little
so
Caesars.
much. Oh yeah, there's so much evocative stuff to see here that we would just go on and on.
no, Canada is gonna. We're gonna have a camping trip in Canada.
And you guys
Right?
have to.
I
see
want you to
this
know that
shit-
we are
you
going.
guys-
We are going to
Yes,
spend a night outside in a tent.
You guys
Yeah.
got to see the shitty Burger King.
We gotta
I'd
see
go
the
eat at the
Shitty
Shitty
Burger
Burger King.
But I gotta give a. I gotta. Little Caesars.
Little Caesars is
It's
double S.
so-
It's double
It's
S.
so
It's-
Double
good.
S
It's
then.
so good.
It sucks so
Perfect
bad, but I
hangover
love
meal.
it.
And I will never forget the time in college where our apartment complex wanted to like encourage people to meet each other, like between the apartments, community and whatnot. My roommates and I, Nair was there. We went down to the little community building and we walked in and there's the pool table nobody used and it's stacked high with Little Caesars pizzas.
Yes.
And like the poor people who ran like the office were just like, nobody came. We have so much pizza. Take whatever
Uh-oh.
you want. And we each walked out of there with several Little Caesars pizzas to ourselves in tow.
Yeah. Little
And we
Caesars
went-
does some.
We went back
they
to our
do great
apartment
stuff.
and just watched. We watched westerns and ate Little Caesars until we were
Oh.
practically sick.
Little Caesars is pretty like amazing. Like they take their leftover pizzas and donate them to like the soup kitchen here, kind of thing.
Ah, that's pretty
Like,
cool.
It's good.
That's
They
double
do
S.
good. They're double S. They're double S. Yeah.
Double S Little
I'm,
Caesars.
I'm
then.
real pissed. We used to have one here right across the street from where I live, basically, like 1 block over. Get them all the time. But they eventually closed that restaurant down, and they had a sign that was like, you can go to our next nearest location down on 18th Street. And let me tell you, motherfuckers, that's like a 20-minute drive. I'm not
Oh,
spending
no.
40 minutes to get a Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah, it'll be number one. It will be absolutely cold by the time you get home.
It'll be ice cold. And it will
Honestly,
be I'll spend as much in gas getting there as I would just buying the more expensive pizza.
Okay.
Which brings us to our last restaurant, the Hut
Pizza Hut is so bad.
Whoa.
It is so, it
okay.
is so terrible.
Okay.
But I love to eat it, even though it sucks.
Why is it terrible?
I worked at Pizza Hut for almost 2 years.
why.
I mean, I didn't. The whole time I was there, I never ate it though.
What?
Yeah, but
So
you work at a place. It's in your nose. It's in your
yeah,
brain.
I had to go home every day
That's
because
why I don't
I
really
made
like.
I made the dough at Pizza Hut and stuff, so I had to deal with the grease. I always would every time because you had to grease every pan. So you'd grease every pan, you'd oil every pan, and you leave it out to get to the next day. So you'd oil the pans, get them ready for the next day. The only times I fucking splashed grease on myself, got over the shirt was made out of that jersey material.
Yeah.
So when I came home and I threw it on the floor, it'd be like throwing down like just a wet rag. It just like you know? And then I
Oh,
put it on
no.
in the morning. When I put it on in the morning, it was cold because of all the grease on it. So I was putting it
Ugh.
on my body, like, oh god damn it. And my wallet smelled like the grease. My phone smelled like the grease. Everything smelled like that. And it was bad.
That's fair enough. As a person who's
that
purely a consumer of the product now,
Mhm.
I'm all about Pizza Hut, man. Pizza Hut is good shit.
Pizza Hut is an
Well,
A tier for me.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When me and my girlfriend got pizza on Halloween, it was incredible. It sucked, but it was incredible. Like because I was like, no, I loved it. I actually loved it. But then I felt so bad, I couldn't even get up. I was like, I don't wanna leave the couch. I felt like
No,
such a slob.
Pizza Hut will make you feel bad, but it's delicious, and they've got the pan crust.
It's overpriced.
It is, but God, it's good. They've also got they've invented stuffed crust. Man,
Yeah,
you
the
can
stuffed
eat
crust,
it in reverse.
And
the
cheesy
stuffed
bites.
crust, the stuffed crust is just
Cheesy
cheese.
bites.
The stuffed crust is just cheese sticks that are put in the dough,
Do
though.
you guys not
Yeah,
have
but
cheesy bites?
I haven't actually ordered Pizza Hut in years, so I don't
What
know.
the hell is a cheesy bite? I never made those.
Whoa, you don't know what a cheesy bite is. You guys missing out if you have a cheesy bite. Okay.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's pull up the PizzaHut.com and see what the fuck they
There,
got.
when I worked at Pizza Hut, there was definitely not cheesy bites there.
Okay, let me find because this has been a
Menu.
staple of the
I'm
UK
assuming
menu.
this is on sides. I do. We've got stuffed garlic knots.
No, no,
Is
no,
that
no,
what?
no, 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 no. So, okay. So how they actually make it is, I'll show you. I've got a image of the cheesy bite pizza right here.
Actually, hold on. I'm putting up Pizza Hut 2.5, not because I
Wait,
eat it now, but because I
wait,
had classic childhood
wait,
memories.
wait. Are the cheesy bites pizzas the crust is like
Yeah,
individual
yeah,
pieces,
yeah,
like it's
yeah,
all cut up so you could? Okay, I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Oh,
I
I've
thought I
seen.
thought I thought you were talking about like an appetizer called cheesy
Nah,
bites.
no, 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 no.
Oh, okay. Well, I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about.
I said Pizza Hut they've got some inventive shit. I don't
Yeah.
like their I think their like toppings are worse than Papa John's, and I don't like their crust as much because nowadays Pizza Hut is one of those places where they put shit on the crust. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
yeah.
seasoning.
You spray. Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
crust gets sprayed. It's sprayed
yeah. It
around.
get
And
Papa John's like Domino's and Pizza Hut both do it. Is they cover the crust in shit. They put like
yeah,
spray and they
spray
seasonings
it.
on
Yeah,
it, and then you can't eat it without getting your hands covered in just shit.
that's true. Yeah.
Papa John's, clean crust, very neat, nothing
Well,
on it.
Oh,
the
the
thing about
seasoned crust now is
the
fantastic.
thing
It's
about Pizza Hut,
delicious, but I'm not there for the crust. I'm there for the
the thing
pizza, man.
the thing about Pizza Hut that's really good though is the dough is actually made there. In the time I worked there, it eventually got to the point where all the dough was made in the store, so it's not frozen stuff. So that's good.
That's good. But I love a Pizza Hut. I remember the book club as a kid. Looks like they're still doing it. There's the first book bundle, and I'm looking at the offers page on the menu. But like, and they had the pizzones. It introduced me to the fucking calzone. Was Pizza
Pizzones.
Hut. I mean, it's just a calzone, but they introduced me to it. And as a kid in my house, I don't know about your guys' house, we had a pizza night. Pizza night was always Friday night. Because you know what? Mom didn't want to cook.
Definitely
We did have a
Fridays.
pizza night, but it
Definitely
wasn't Pizza Hut.
Fridays.
But we
Fridays
always got
definitely when you
Pizza
eat
Hut.
out.
My brother and I always got, until we were like 6 or something, we would get hamburger pizza.
What?
And I don't know why we'd get hamburger, but we got hamburger. And then we'd sit in like our tidy whities as little toddlers watching cartoons and eating pizza.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's how you do when you're 5, right?
They do cheesy fries as well. Pizza Hut. So they're pretty
What?
dope.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there were
Pizza-
fries. That's
They
right.
do fries. They also do wings. The wings are just, oh, they do have bone-in wings now.
Yeah, no,
They used to only have boneless.
Ah, okay. They have normal bone, like just bog standard chicken wings, which are fine. They're nothing special, but they're just, They're a good
Man, the wings.
complement to
As
these.
I remember, their sauces had pretty good stuff.
The wings are kind of disturbing when you realize that like how they're made, because like you get like the boxes and you take them out and obviously they're frozen, and then you put them on down on the counter and you count them out into individual bags. So you grab the wing, you put it in the bag, and you spin up the bag, and
They do have
and then-
more. But
so basically you like touch every wing, and
I'm not going to Pizza Hut for either though. But they do have pasta, and even though it's like real basic ass pasta,
yeah,
you
that
can
was
still get pasta. I remember as a kid never having had good pasta before. There was a point where Pizza Hut pasta was the best pasta I ever had.
Where are we going
fair
with
enough.
it? Where are we going
I
with
mean,
Pizza
I
Hut?
guess Pizza Hut is like
Ah,
having worked there and having the experience. I'm gonna have to put it at a D.
I'm putting it at an S because A, childhood memories, B, I don't order it anymore. I don't know, maybe an A. I'm stuck between an A and an S.
I'm saying A as well, because if we go
Alright, I'm
S
going
with,
A.
with Manimals D, let's go A, because that cancels it out.
Yeah,
So,
with my
A is solid.
D.
And that wraps up this impromptu
yeah, we turned into a
ranking
foodcaster.
that took like an hour and a half.
Yeah, but it was a good conversation.
Do you want me to tell you what we ended up with then? So, in D tier, we've got Domino's, Chick-fil-A, Colton's, Red Lobster, whatever the fuck that steakhouse was, Olive Garden, Buffalo Wild Wing, Red Robin. The only one that counts out of all of them is Chick-fil-A and Domino's. B, we've got Subway, Wendy's, Burger King, and Arby's in the A
No
position.
C tiers.
No C
Actually, no.
tiers. No C tiers at all. We have Five Guys, McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC, Sonic, Calvers, was it? Culver's. And
That's a U you can see on the left there.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Gentlemen, we can't see the entire logo of the restaurants.
Yeah.
They're cut off on the sides.
whoever did this tier list does not know how to resize logos. Unfortunately,
They're really relying on you to know which one is.
you are a terrible person whoever did this. Pizza Hut rounds out the A list. S tier we have Papa John's and Dairy Queen, and SS plus is Freddy's and Little Caesars.
Little Caesar's
That's what you
definitely
got.
deserving of being up there.
Mine is a little different. I got Burger King at S and Taco Bell also did double S, but that's mostly the same.
Mine's the
throughout.
group. Mine's the
A and W,
group
A and
decision.
W.
You're the
and double
aggregate.
S.
Yeah, I was trying to balance it between everyone, but yeah. There you go. I know we took a while to do that, but do you know what, guys? That's kind of the entire point of these after hours. We just do random shiz, and we're gonna do
hanging out.
more,
We're
I
having
think.
fun
In
Hopefully.
fact,
Oh yeah, we're gonna do
Until-
more, buddy.
until Simon buddy here moves into something else.
until this lockdown ends. So basically, you've got us all until the lockdown ends. And I tell you what, we're gonna do. We're gonna do a few different things with these. So if you have any suggestions, throw them at us. We can do them. We could do fucking
This
let's
is
plays.
the brand new 12 days of Christmas. Instead, it's the unknown days of lockdown.
It pretty much is. We can literally do anything. We can do watch-alongs with shit. We could. I'm sure we. I'd love to do like a live one of just fucking kick it with whoever.
We could do a watch along. A watch along would be fun. I'm doing a Netflix long distance date with my girlfriend on Sunday.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to crash that, mate. But
No, I mean, don't. No, I'm not inviting you to crash it. I'm saying we could do something along akin.
we can.
yeah.
We could, in fact, actually. I mean, I don't know when we're going to next record it. I mean, maybe in a few days. You don't have to wait a week. We could do it in whenever.
We could do that.
Excuse me. If I don't die from corona first.
We're literally always at home all the time.
Yeah, we have this unprecedented opportunity because I'm trying to like think around like the normal limitations that we have of like work time and stuff.
Honestly, we could do work time. I would have to, we wouldn't be as on it, but
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather
there's
do
a
it
lot
this
of my
time
job
anyway.
that I could do while
I like to do
paying
stuff
attention
during
to
the
something
day.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will
That's fair.
we will sort some up. But yeah, why don't we then? Fuck it, let's give it a go. Try and find a YouTube video, each that we want to watch or something. I don't know, and then we'll watch along.
Okay, I know what we're gonna watch. I'm gonna find something. You guys find your own thing. How about
Okay.
how about one that's under 5 minutes?
Yeah,
We'll
not
each
too
find a
long
video
because
that's
we're going to
under
be
5
pausing
minutes.
shit and you
Yeah.
know doing all that. We'll do that. We'll see how that works and see if it works because
Now-
fuck it.
There's one I really want to show you, but it's too long. It's called the Mr. Peanut Funeral, and it's a guy sitting outside, and he took all these peanuts and he drew faces on them, and he put them down on cardboard, and he built a little casket and a mechanism to lower the Mr. Peanut in the casket into a hole he dug in the ground. And this video only has like 100 views. It was the funniest thing. And he's sitting there. He's just sitting there like, oh, it's the funeral for Mr. Peanut. He built this casket.
Fair enough.
idea.
You need to.
For Mr. Peanut.
All right, friggin' rip
he
Mr.
built-
Peanut.
He built a mechanism to lower the tiny peanut in a casket into a hole he dug in his backyard. Oh my god. But okay, I'm gonna find something else. So.
Okay. This thing is the funniest thing in the world ever, guys. But you're not gonna watch it. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know when the next episode is coming out, guys. Just I don't know, we'll post on Twitter. Just just subscribe to the channel, and you'll know. Then there'll be no suspense whatsoever. Other than that, that's it for me. I certainly feel more optimistic about the world and where we're going in 2020 now after this. Hope you guys do.
I'm just getting my thick Rona season vibe on. Nothing else you can do.
No, not thick Ronas.
Okay,
It's thick booty vibe.
Thick booty
So,
vibe.
Sorry, I have an interjection
Go
from
for it.
my brother, of all people. But apparently, there are the things called flying freeholds, which is when you build in Europe where they've built two buildings too close to each other, and there's a tiny little space between, but it's not like a usable space.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of worthless. Apparently, there's one in Norwich in the UK. That's where you live.
That is.
On sale for £100.
Oh yeah, the little space in between.
You could, yeah, you could just a little space in between two buildings. You could. The only entries are like, windows from the apartments on either side. But you could own that. You could like triple your land holdings, Mr. Lord.
I could buy that. Yeah. Because property. I'm looking to get on the property ladder, and I feel like we could go into a property crash, which is going to be great for me. So look out,
honestly,
world.
if next year comes around and land is suddenly super cheap, I got a few plots around KCFC and driving past. I could stand to own a couple dozen acres.
Do it. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's it from the first of potentially many after hours during this the Corona season, guys. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. We can literally do anything. If you want to come on the show, just let us know. Fuck it, we're gonna
do stuff.
Yeah,
And it's gonna
Let
happen.
anyone on.
yeah. These are. I mean, the happy hours were kind of free for alls, but not. We sort of only wanted people who aren't going to be awkward as fuck. But
We're gonna make prank calls.
oh,
Yeah, like the only stipulation is please don't come on if you're just going to be crazy awkward about it. I mean,
You can
invite
on this
everyone
one.
to come on to try, but come with an open mind.
Come
We
willing.
talked about
participation.
taking a shit and micro dicks for a very long time in this episode.
If
We
that is
did.
not up your street, then you might want to give it a miss. But I felt it was vital and important information for us to get out there. So,
It was very important.
but that is that is it from us. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Practice self-isolation. Stay indoors. Do all the necessary stuff. Look after each other, and yeah, go have a wank.
Don't neglect the micropene.
And, let's end on that.